live. So, I'm gonna wait for people to come in to say hi, to say hello. Did I ever get my card back? Why don't I remember? How you guys doing? Hi, back chat. How are you? You're here? Okay, cool. Welcome to the live, you guys. I'm looking for my lip gloss. Here it is. Found one of them. Where's the other one? I'm looking for my other lip gloss. What's up? How are you? What's down, Christmas? Hey, Toxic. Welcome to the live. Y'all already know. Make sure you guys double tap the live. Make sure you guys double tap the live. I would appreciate it. I got my hookah pen. I don't really think I need it, but I just realized I have it. Did I lose my other lip gloss, or did I misplace it rather? It's low-key became my favorite. It's low-key been one of my favorite lip glosses lately. I don't know where I put it. I have no idea where I put it. Yes, my Cash App is $RAEJUL. Thanks, Silly Vanilli. How are you guys doing? It's okay. I don't have my favorite lip gloss with me at the moment. I'm pretty confident I misplaced it last night when I was lit. So, oop. I'm on chores now. What's that? I'm going to send $1 million to my wife tomorrow. Who's your wife? Who's your wife? Does she know about this $1 million? So play, because I don't give a fuck now. What is happening? What is happening in the chat? Is somebody like, what? It's like a free throw. I'm a like a free out. About that. Did I ever get my card back, bro? I'm pretty confident I did. I'm sorry, you guys. I was so lit last night. I was so lit last night. I'm just making sure I have everything with me. So far. Oh, it might be in my jacket. Where's the jacket at? You guys, give me a minute. I should have did this before I got on live, right? I should have definitely did this before I got on live. I'm just trying to make sure I have all my things. Nice to see you again. Thanks. It's nice to see you guys too. I literally have some drink. I don't know if I'm gonna tell you guys what I ate for dinner. I'm gonna tell you guys what I ate for dinner in a second. Shout out to Silly Vanilli for sharing my Discord. Give me 1 second. I just want to make sure, because my cards are always locked. Oop. My cards are locked anyways. Wow. Good. Okay, good. Give me un momento, por favor. I'm pretty confident it's just in my jacket pocket. Whew. Anyways, you're about to find out who it is. What do you mean by that? Give me 1 second, you guys. Let me call this man. Thanks. Let's see if he picks up. I literally was just eating food. Doug.
Yo.
Where you at?
Still at work.
I think I left my card with you.
You're what?
I think I left my Cash App card with you.
Damn, you never gave it to me. You kept slipping in your titty. You never gave it to me.
I have no idea where it's at.
You never gave it to me. You kept doing it.
I do remember doing that because I lose stuff. I lose stuff a lot.
Yeah. You kept doing it, and then...
Did I piss you off?
Not hell no.
Okay.
No. It did because I'm trying to hurry up and take the money off. You see, I keep feeling it. And I'm trying to take it forever.
I didn't know what you was doing. You kept on taking out a lot. So I was like... After a while, I was just like, oh, I'm going to just hold it out then. But then by then, you know...
Y'all still at work, unfortunately. I had a guy call out, so I'm fucking stuck.
Okay.
Yeah.
What time you get off?
What?
11?
Who?
You?
Who? Me?
Yeah.
I'm shooting for 11, yeah. I'm not staying past 11.
Do you have time to kick it later?
Always got time for you.
You want to see me?
I always want to see you.
If you can see me, I want to see you too.
I always want to see you. You so loud, you almost got jumped by some 3 gorillas last night.
Do you? Oh, hold on. Let me turn it up so they can hear you. If I didn't tell you, I am on live. Tell them what happened. I don't think they believe me for real. I didn't have the footage.
You almost got jumped last night by 3 big ass gorillas.
These 3 big bitches, I kid you not. The ringleader was this ugly, funny face looking one. She was the ugliest to me. Then there was a huge bitch that I didn't even peep. She was a huge bitch. That's how big she was. I thought it was 2 people over there. I looked over, her stomach got a stomach. And I'm like, what the freak? Her, and then there was another gorilla behind. There was 2 light-skinned big bitches. One was a huge boulder bitch. She was the lightest one. Then the other one was like another shade light skin. The middle one was like, I don't know, like more dark skin, brown skin. Them bitches was laughing at some shit in my direction. Like I could tell for a fact they said I overheard her talk shit, and all 3 of them start laughing, and I'm looking at them, and I said, "What the fuck is funny? Y'all are ugly." And they said, what would you talk about? The security guard next to me, on the Waffle House security guard, he started talking on his walkie-talkie, telling us, like, yeah, we have a lady here with black shorts on, and she's, he was trying to get me in trouble. I'm like, and I told the security guard, I said, how are you going to try to call about me when these hoes said something to me first? You mad that I, defended myself? And them ugly bitches stopped in their tracks, by the way, because they was about to walk up to where I was at, my window. They stopped in their tracks. I said, you are ugly. I said, what's so funny about y'all being ugly? I said, that's funny to y'all? They ain't have shit to say for real. I said, this is my city, by the way. I said, so what is funny? I would like to laugh too. Like, I forgot what I said. I said, okay, I'll talk to you later.
I'm coming down.
Anyways, welcome back, Julrae. Anyways, that is what happened. To what's his name again? Doug. That's not his real name. That's why I hesitated. Doug was right. It was 3 big bitches, and they were ugly as shit. There was like y'all ever seen the stereotypical crew of just ugly bitches that's just like out in the club and stuff? That was them. And they sat there. The girl said something about me. I forgot what exactly she said. Whatever she said, it wasn't even the truth. And then all of them laughing. I said, "What the fuck is funny? Y'all are ugly." shout out to UMed for the gift. I said, "What's funny? Y'all are ugly." And they ain't say nothing. They tried to say a little something until I said, I don't give a fuck if y'all ugly. Y'all don't intimidate me. I said, just cause you ugly as shit, big as shit, I said, you don't intimidate me. I said, I don't know what's so funny about that. Gahaha, they were mad that their level of obesity. It's so crazy because there was one girl that was more to the left of the middle bitch. I was really talking directly in the eyes of the one who said the shit and was laughing, the line leader or whatever. I was talking to her. I didn't even peep that this big bitch over beside her was the real big bitch. All three of them shut the fuck up the whole time that I was there. And the whole time I kept on saying, you're mad, I started twerking. You guys, the security guard is trying to call about me on his walkie-talkie. Ain't nobody paying the security guard any mind. I should have been on live when this happened. And I was about to get on live midway, but, you know, but then I started twerking in front of their faces. I said, you're mad because you're ugly. You're mad because you're ugly. Ugly hoes, ugly hoes, ugly hoes. I started doing stuff like that, and they didn't say shit. And then there was another girl, like, I ain't gonna lie, there was this girl that was in the line. She was a very pretty girl. Like, it was a very pretty bitch. You know what I'm saying? You ever seen one of those round away pretty bitches? Y'all know what I'm talking about? She was like a round away pretty bitch. You know what I'm saying? Like, she looked like she should have like a rapper, she should have like a rapper boyfriend or something. So she was in the line with her nigga. They both laughing with me. They talking about, yo, you crazy. The girl talking about, she said, come here. She said, why are you fussing with, she said, why are you doing that with those ugly, why are you doing that with them? Why are you fussing with them? I said, because they ugly and they thought I was the key. Bitch, do you see how you look? She started laughing. She said, why are you doing that? I said, take down my number, girl. I always want to see you. Doug is so adorable. Isn't Doug so cute and sweet, right? She saw some, why are you arguing with them? I said, girl, where you from? I said, you heard me? I said, this is my city. You heard me? She started laughing. She said, yeah, I heard you say that. I said, so where are you from? So she from the other side of the water. That's what we call a different city here. She from the other side of the water. I was like, okay, girl. I said, you seem real cool. Like, we should hang out. She told me she was like 22. I think she told me she was 22 or 23. So yeah, I don't know. Maybe I'll kick it with her. Maybe she can be my new, you know what I'm saying? Especially when I get my wheels. When I get my wheels, maybe I'll just be here, there, everywhere. But yeah. Crazy ass story. I was about to say I called y'all. I got back on live. I was on Julrae Julrae. I got back on live to tell you guys the story. I was obviously drunk. I'm sitting here licking my hands. Like, I'm eating with my hands and licking with my hands on live. That's how you know I was drunk. But yeah, I tried to tell you. I said it was these 3 ugly bitches. I said, who is they feeling like? And I said that to the ugly bitch. I said, bitch, who the fuck is you feeling like? Sitting there, I said, I'm trying to figure out what the fuck is funny. Like, what's the joke that I look good and you're ugly? I said some shit like that. They didn't say shit to me the whole night, by the way. Like, y'all ever seen somebody getting embarrassed because they, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's not like it wasn't rightfully earned. Like, them hoes was trying to be the mean bitches of the night. So you ever seen somebody get embarrassed, like maybe at school or something, and there's nothing that they can say or do, so they just sit there getting roasted? That's how all 3 of them bitches look. You need to take a channel called, you need to make a channel called Jury Stories. I'm telling y'all what happened. I should have put up my live again so you guys can see it. I was waiting for my food outside of Waffle House. That's partly why I had so much time to twerk in them hoes' faces, talking about some, you ugly bitch, you ugly bitches, ugly bitches. Woo. Yo, the people in the line, there was a whole bunch of niggas that was trying to talk to me too. So eventually Doug get out the car. Eventually Doug looked, because he trying to figure out what's happening. So Doug like, what's going on? And then Doug ended up coming over there. And when Doug was over there, he seen me talking shit about them too. He said, we gotta go. Doug started treating it like I'm like a belligerent drunk person. I hate when people do that, because it wasn't like that at all. Waffle House, don't eat there, trust me. So Doug trying to treat me like, girl, you know what I'm saying? Like, he being cutesy, he not being disrespectful, and he definitely not trying to carry it for real, like I'm a drunkard, by the way. I just used that word. But he was just ready to go, you know what I'm saying? And Doug peeped all these niggas was trying to talk to me. I've been told Doug that was gonna happen. I said, Doug, I'm gonna be waiting at the window for the food, and all them niggas is gonna try to talk to me. All the niggas wasn't trying to talk to me, but there was a group of niggas that kept on collecting, like, that just was trying to all get my number. Like, what's up with you? What's up? So yeah, next time I'm going to for sure cut the cameras on. Next time I'm for sure gonna cut the cameras on so you guys can see it. I said, you bitches are ugly. This is exactly what I was doing to them in their face. I said, you're ugly. You're ugly. Look at how you look. You're ugly. I said, look at me. Look at a bitch like me. I don't even got no fucking makeup on. You're ugly. Then I turned around, started twerking. You ugly bitch. You ugly. Yo, it was crazy. Yeah, it was crazy. But they deserved it. You know what I'm talking about? Like, them hoes is the bitches. Them hoes is them ugly girls that just bully bitches. You know what I'm talking about? The ugliest bitch in the front, she probably be bullying her 2 fat friends. No, you know what I'm saying? Not trying to be funny, but I know what it's like to be friends with people who have that much weight on them. They're typically not like the biggest threat, no pun intended. They're not typically the biggest threat when you hang out with them girls. They got that type of weight on them. And so, you know what I'm saying? What were the girls' reactions? This is how the girl looked. So all 3 of them was walking up, and you know how you say something amongst your crew? But they said it loud enough because I guess they really thought it was funny or something. I really wish I knew what the girl said. I really wish I knew what the girl said. But she said something, and all 3 of them laughed. And so they're still walking up. I'm by the window, and then there's a sidewalk, and then there's the curb. They did not come closer than the curb. And then I said to them, I said, what was funny? And when I addressed them, or whatever I said to them when I addressed them, they tried to, who the fuck this bitch, who is she talking to? Who the fuck this bitch talking to? They tried to do that as if I didn't hear what they said. And then I repeated what she said. And then she tried to, for a second, like hold her stance on it. And then but before she can do that, I said, but you're ugly. I said, I don't understand what was so funny about you saying that when you look how you look. Like, you're ugly. All of y'all are ugly. Y'all are ugly bitches. I said, y'all big as shit and ugly as fuck. You're an ugly bitch. And I said, so what's up? Them hoes did, even though I was outnumbered and it was 3 big bitches against 1, 3 big ass gorillas against 1. Even though I was outnumbered, them hoes did not come further. They stopped right there. They stayed in the parking lot for real. I'm by the window by Waffle House. They did not come up to that window at all. And the security guard, like I said, was, I didn't even realize he was the Waffle House security guard. But when I first walked up, some niggas in Virginia do this thing where it might not be just Virginia, but I noticed it the most here. Here in Virginia, I noticed this the most. When I'm in Atlanta, this does not happen the same way. But here in Virginia, niggas be trying to humble pretty bitches for real. Like, if you go up to a nigga and just right away have a personableness to them and you able to have a conversation with them, sometimes these niggas be trying to humble you. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. I think niggas in Virginia are like more delusional. So if a pretty bitch try to talk to them, in their mind, they probably think that you're like thirsty or trying to holler or something like that. I don't fucking know. But one thing I noticed is that here in Virginia, that shit happens all the time. In any other place in the world where there's a lot of beautiful people and beautiful women, typically that right away trying to humble you shit for something as simple as that does not exist. I don't see it. When I'm anywhere else, random niggas do not treat me like that. And it's not saying that I deserve pretty privilege everywhere I go. However, niggas in Virginia feel like the more beautiful you are, the more that they're trying to humble you in some way or fashion, which is another reason why I'm not really attracted to a lot of niggas here in Virginia. I have never really been attracted to niggas in Virginia. Hey, Root Beer, what's good, boo? I gotta go, Miss Julrae. Hope you have a good night, but that story was funny, peace. Look, have a good night. Thanks for joining the live. But yeah, so he's sitting here on his walkie-talkie talking to somebody, and he saw the whole thing. This is another reason why I do not really rock with certain people in Virginia. He saw the whole interaction. He saw those group of girls. Mind you, there's a group of girls that talk shit to me. But because I said some shit back to shut them hoes up, it was a problem for some reason for him. So he's talking on his walkie-talkie about some, yeah, black shorts out here. Yeah, she is, I don't know what he tried to say I was doing. But whoever he was talking to did not give a fuck about what he said. Because they did not ever say anything back to him. So, you know what I'm saying? Like, this is the story of my life. I've been trying to tell you guys a lot of times from where I am from, and from what I have experienced. 9 times out of 10, it's always been me versus large numbers of people. A lot of people don't right away get on my side. The bitches that was getting on my side was what? The real actual pretty bitch out there. The only other pretty bitch out there. There were some average looks. Sometimes average looks don't mean ugly, but it means average. There were some average looks out there, but the prettiest one that was in line, oh, she took my side. Thanks, baby. Like what? She probably used to that shit too. Her nigga, he probably used to bad bitches because look who's beside him. He won't sit here and try to humble me either. It's always people who ain't used to shit like that beauty is like a high covetous currency, especially out here in Virginia. Not to say it don't exist in other places in America or whatever, but here in Virginia, where it's not a whole lot of it, like it is, but it's a whole lot of hate with it too. Like, you know what I'm saying? So a lot of people in Virginia automatically think if you're pretty, if you're intelligent, like if you have a certain articulation about yourself, if you carry yourself a certain way, they're automatically going to say in their head, she's white. I'm trying to tell you guys how they think here in Virginia. It doesn't mean it's right. They're going to say this in their head. She's white. I'm going to be able to disrespect her any kind of way. That's how they act out here. So I guess I kind of pass for being a different type of race and ethnicity. And for some reason on my forehead, it must say I'm the easiest bitch to try because of how the fuck I look and you're mad. I think that's what happens because that's exactly what they do. What part of Virginia? I'm from the 757, Norfolk, stand up. So yeah, that's how they been acting and been moving out here. Like a lot of times when you really get to hear what people think about you, they typically are mad at the fact that they feel like because you look like how you look, then, you know what I'm saying, they're mad at what they think is you having something that they don't have. So that's not my fault and not my problem. I can't wake up and change the way I fucking look tomorrow. Y'all know what I mean by that. So if I'm not going out my way to disrespect somebody else who can't help how they look, why the fuck are they trying to give me a hard time? Because now the games can begin. So yeah, that's what happened. Security guard was salty as fuck too. He was a black man, probably early 40s. He was probably like a young 40s black man. You know what I'm saying? Just hating on a young turned lit bitch. You know what I'm saying? And it's so crazy because you would think that if you're kind to them, or you would think that if you acknowledge them in some type of way, it helps them not feel like you think that you're better than them, because that's typically the story they're saying. It don't. It makes them feel like, oh, since you're trying to talk to me, it's like they assume that they're you in that moment. Like, you know what I'm saying? They think that they're you in that moment. So when you try to talk to them, you think that you acknowledging their presence and not making them feel invisible is a good thing. They're going to try to do that shit back to you. Like, they try to humble you at any chance that they think they can take. Somebody said, is it true a 10 in Virginia is a 4 in Miami? I don't know. I go to Miami. I travel a lot of places. I'm not a common look in my I'm not a common look where I'm from, by the way. I don't think me, my sister, a lot of the women in my family, I don't think we're a common look. There's always some people who shine a little bit more. So I personally have been to Miami. I had a ball. When I went to Miami, let me tell you my last experience in Miami. Boom. Me, my sister, my cousin, we in Miami. Okay, it's a girls trip. It's for my cousin's birthday. Do y'all know that we ride around the city just looking for some food? Guess who we passed on the side of us? 808 Mafia and some light-skinned nigga with a OVO owl chain thing. They're in their drop top car, whatever, and I'm in the back seat, so I catch their eye, and they look at me, and so then they try to match the speed with us in the car, and they telling me to roll down my window. But by the time they're telling me this, I say up to my cousin, my sister, I say, hey y'all. I said, do y'all see this over here? These guys is trying. I didn't even know who they were for real. I said, the guy looked familiar, but I didn't know who he was. I said, y'all, this guy is trying to talk to us. So they roll down their window first. So because they roll down their window, the nigga is talking to me through their window. So I roll down my window too. He like, yeah, where you about to go? I'm trying to tell you guys, this was our first touchdown in Miami. So niggas trying to be funny, talk about something. Is it true a 10 in Virginia is a 4 in Miami? Let me tell you my last Miami experience then. This is our first night kickoff, by the way. Like, we only been in Miami for real for a few hours now. The sun's starting to go down. So I said, where y'all about to go? He said, oh, it's a few spots tonight. Mind you, the sun's just now going down. So he telling us to meet up with them a little bit later, or whatever. I said, okay, cool. I said, we about to, I think we might have been pre-gaming at the time. I said, we're about to go get some food, and then afterwards, we'll link with you and tell us what's up. He said, okay, cool. So we exchanged numbers and everything like that. So somebody said, you're crazy. So from what I remember, this is how it went. So we ended up going to find some food somewhere. The food in Miami, I'm not going to lie, it was a little bit overrated, some of the places that we was at or whatever. And, hold on. I'm reading comments. So it was a little bit overrated, the food, but by the time that it was the time, we ended up linking up with them. When I tell you we got into several Miami clubs. It's kind of hard to get into Miami clubs because you really have to be like somebody already for real, Lois the Keys, or beautiful as hell already. Or it's a certain type of beauty that they accept, which is like white and super skinny. That's what I really think. So I'm not trying to be funny. One of the people who was with us was making it hard for clubs to accept us. However, me and whoever I know was part of the reason why we were getting through. So we partied with them. We went to Mr. Jones as an example, but we partied with them. We went club hopping. Like, it was lit. It was a good time. It was so fun. Like, we sitting there, we in this bougie ass club where I promise you, as soon as you walk in the club, every single body in that club is every single body. Like, there's somebody. Like, it was crazy. So for somebody who tried to say it's a 10 in Virginia, is a 4 in Miami, I think I had got a 10 experience for real. So I don't know. Maybe I can't relate to that. But I'm not super conceited about how I look, by the way. But you were irritated by me talking about something. The woman's beauty is captivating. He said, this woman's beauty is captivating. Thanks. But yeah, it was fun. It was cool. Like, he had like, it was obvious that it was him, but it was hard for me to know because I don't always know names. Like, I know faces. But I was like, look, I was looking at him like, you look familiar. And he was looking at me like, you look familiar. It was crazy. It was crazy. But we had fun. We had a time. The super uppity clubs, they don't dance though. Do y'all know that? The super uppity clubs, people they don't really dance in there. They all just sit and post up and they just all look cool, popping their bottles. Oh, you know what I'm saying? That's how all the bougie socialites clubs go. So, but it was cool. I ended up getting in a fight with one of them girls that I was with. I told the story. I ended up getting into a fight with one of the girls later. And it's so crazy because clubs are dangerous. It's always a shootout. Not always, but I know what you mean. The potential is always there. The potential is never zero when it comes to that, which is sad. But I ended up getting into a fight with one of the girls there. They be Instagram picture club. Yeah. So everybody is somebody. Everybody's just like ready, like a picture about to get taken. It's okay if girls in Miami are just prettier. Level up, Dre. You're trying very hard, and it's very sad because an average bitch going to Miami is not going to have the experience that I just said, especially right away touchdown in Miami. You're trying very hard, and it's really pathetic. Like, I'm actually impressed with how pathetic you look. Western women's cheating rate is high. Probably, but the abuse rate on the in the East is really high. You look like my old girlfriend. I miss her. You miss your girlfriend. If that happens because of feminism, does women having depression because they're being abused and mistreated by their spouses in the East, does that happen because of hyper, you know what I'm saying, the dishonoring of feminine energy? I see Tony Bricks in the club at Miami one time with Rich the Kid. When I tell you, you look this way, you look that way, you look this way, you're in a section even, like, everybody was somebody. Somebody said, let me abuse you. But that's just Miami. Now, at the time, I was living in Atlanta. The difference between how niggas treat you in Atlanta versus the niggas here, a lot of niggas in Atlanta, they have more hospitality or something. So, like, I don't even think you have to be a pretty, I don't think you have to be a pretty woman to get treated decently in Miami. But I do think that niggas in Miami are just going to show you a really nice time. You know what I'm talking about? It's niggas, it's a lot more niggas I feel like that has it like that. It's a lot more niggas who had the money, who probably seen 1,000 pretty women. I feel like some niggas, when they experience a lot of pretty women on the day-to-day or a lot of, you know what I'm saying? I think that they have a different way of treating those people than somebody who instantaneously wants to humble you. Somebody who don't really run into people like you that often, so they low-key are already haters of a person like you. And then when they finally get you in their presence, they're like, awesome, I'm about to humble this bitch. Because I know for a fact, like, you know, you see people who you can tell are somebodies. So you can imagine. They're like, ugh, I'm going to humble this bitch. So it's a lot of haters. It's a lot of hatred and haters in Virginia is what I'm trying to say. Yes, double tap the live stream. Those were women haters. Yeah, it's a lot of haters. It's a lot of haters. But they can hate off of the fact of, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, for instance, somebody recently was trying to humble me, so they thought, by trying to side with somebody who didn't like me. And then they also tried to ruin my mood by telling me about it. I'm confused. Why do I need to know this information? So it sounds like you went out your way to try to get in communication and contact personally with somebody who out loud does not like me, and that I have addressed as to not liking me. So am I supposed to what? Like, you thought that you telling me this was supposed to do what? Make me feel some type of way? It's a lot of people who feel like it's their job to make me feel some type of way because they secretly feel some type of way. And it's really backwards. That's not my job. Everybody is responsible to how they feel about their life. If another person that's a stranger that you keep tuning into is making you feel like shit, why is that person's problem? It's not. Get on those men like a grandma would. Let them be stupid. I'm just saying. I'm trying to figure it out. I'm like, and I'm telling the nigga, I said, you're a man jealous of a woman. I said, this is quite sad. So you mean to tell me he watches all my live streams. He tries to be in my personal circle. He tries to be around whenever I'm around. But he secretly harbors some type of hate and resentment towards me because the moment he feels like he can get beside somebody else who's strong. Some people feel like if a person strongly expresses hate towards somebody, their jealousy, some people look at that as powerful. Do y'all know that? Like, there's some people who literally are the weakest link in society, that if it's obvious that somebody is expressing high levels of jealousy and hatred, some people would side to those people because that to them looks like power. That's weakness. That's somebody who's emotionally unregulated. And like, what? Since when has jealousy been a source of power? It's not. It's stupidity. But a lot of people, when they feel the same sentiment, they will try their hardest to link arms and become an army against you. I think the hairstyle on your profile picture suits me better. I don't care what you think. I love the hair that I have now. I love all the hairstyles that I have. And I think that the hairstyle that I have now makes me look very beautiful. And that's probably why you're mad. Nice try. Dr. J, thank you for the gift. But yeah. So anyways, so this person today was really trying to get under my skin by trying to let me know, hey, I got in personal contact with a girl that doesn't like you. And not only did he try his hardest to make a psychological move against me, he also, Miss Buddy, guess what? The person also tried to make a psychological chess move towards me and James. Isn't that crazy? Like, I have seen like people who have jealousy towards me and hatred towards me. I have seen them try their hardest to make me feel some type of way. And it's so crazy because I told him, I said, oh, okay. Yes, insecure people will always get others to side with them and go against the person they're hating on. Yes. And it's a very desperate attempt. Side with them, yes. It's a very desperate attempt. And I had said to him, because this is the thing, he was waiting for me to express some type of emotional, he's trying to check the temperature. So how do you feel? After he's trying to do this. So how do you feel? How do you feel? Trying to still be two-faced. So how do you feel? I said, I don't feel anything. I said, and on top of me not feeling anything, I been knew that you was going to do this a few days ago. I said, did you forget who you was talking to? And I put the, that emoji with the ball, the psychic ball. I said, did you forget who you was talking to? Like, I've been was told. Somebody randomly just told me. I wasn't even looking to see who around me is the people to look out for. I just kept on feeling this sense of somebody is going to try to betray me. I was like, somebody is about to try to betray me. And I know it because whenever a lot of people either show you love or you feel good about yourself, people feel that. Yes, Miss Bunny, that. People feel it. And it starts making new people fall away from your life, which is okay. So I kind of had a sense this was going to happen. And then a random message from outside of me came to me and told me, oh, there's somebody who is, how did they say it? They basically said there's somebody who's pretending to be a supporter of you, and they're close to you, and you're I don't know if they called them a fan, but they basically said that person is going to reveal themselves soon. I said, oh, I think I know who this is going to be. And so it happened. They said in 3 days. They told me that probably like 4 days ago. Probably 3 to 4 days ago, I got that message on top of me already getting the message. So isn't that interesting? The Most High God, I promise you, this protection thing, it goes far sometimes. Like, it comes in different ways. Like, sometimes I can listen to somebody talking And Spirit's telling me what they're doing. They're lying here. They want you to think this. They're scared of this. Like, it's not that hard sometimes. Yes, they're called fair-weathered friends. I like that. I like that you brought that back up. James, how are you? Fair-weathered friends. When the weather is good, they're there. But I feel like that type of person is definitely more opportunistic, because that person was trying to get close to me to gain something from me. And when they feel like they can't gain, or when they have an opportunity to try to tear you down, they take it. This person said, do you think that you're overconfident? I said, what? That person said that to me like last week sometime. Yes, so true. People who are miserable with their lives will hate on someone who is confident and loves their life. They will manipulate and twist narratives to make others perceive you differently. Yes, and the whole time, the whole time, he thought he was gaslighting me by trying to still play nice, playing overly nice. I love you. Oh, I still want to be, you know what I'm saying? You're the, like, you know what I'm saying? They still would sit there and try to play a role, even though it's very obvious. And I called him out on it. I said, this is really pathetic. I said, you're jealous of a girl. Like, and some people are so emotionally immature and spiritually immature. They will sit there and still laugh to the bank on them even trying to do the evil towards you. Like, it's really like low vibrational. Could you imagine, like, kids do that shit? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, a kid do some fucked up shit to you, trip you or something. They're not considering the fact that they're going to actually have a consequence. They're still cracking up at the fact that they did the evil towards you. So that's how that person is, you know. So shout out to PSG for the gift. So sometimes you just got to dust your hands off and allow that person to just let life show them better than what you can tell them. But that's just how it goes. Julrae, happy Women's Day. Thank you. Happy Women's Day to you too. I talk too much. I talk perfectly for a person who's on live. What do you think? If there was a career choice that had to do with talking, I'm there. Silly, my bad. I thought you were talking about Jewel, a well-known French rapper. Oh. You look great, honey. Thanks. I see gorgeous. What's the deal, queen? Welcome to the live, you guys. How are you guys doing? I'm trying to take you to the thrift store and maxing it out for you, babe. Let them learn on their own. I feel like that's the only thing that you can do with those types of people, because they're too grown, they're too old, and you don't have time to sit there and nurse and baby and teach a grown adult who knows what they're trying to do. You know what I'm saying? So you just gotta let those people, let life handle those types of people. So, and that's what happens. Oh shit, at EBT mama. And that is exactly what happens. You know what I'm talking about? But yeah, I had told that, it's so funny because I had told that person something. Yes, we're at 100 likes. Shout out to everybody who got us there. Ooh. The little keychain part is trying to pop off. Hey Julia, can I sing for you? Sing your song, boo. Sometimes it's out of your control. I think so too, because some of these people, it's like they want revenge on you. That's the part to me that seems very delusional. Is the part where they literally want revenge on you for how you are making them feel unprovoked. Nobody tells those people, hey, be in my life. Hey, watch me all the time. Hey. Nobody's forcing those people to be around you. So why is it that a perfect stranger that you're triggered by, why on earth would it ever be okay for you to seek vengeance on that person? That's not proper. That's not properly placed. That's where jealousy comes into play. Thank you. And jealousy tells them and convinces them that they're right to do it. Like, oh, we don't society hate when people are super confident? I think you should be the one to humble them. That's how people think. I feel like that's their inner voice that's helping them do the shit. Like, you know, where the fuck my child support? You steady playing on YouTube with Lil Daquan needs shoes, school shoes. Tracy, why you asking me about child support? You better tell that to the baby daddy that we're sharing. Let me stop. I'm disappointed that no American knows even a single French artist. Interesting. I know French Montana. I'm lying. Oops, wrong live. Tracy from daycare, you talking about Daquan, your baby daddy that we're sharing? Yeah. I spent y'all tax money too, girl. So I don't know why you worry about the child support. He over there in the mall spending y'all tax money. He said, yeah, he get it for y'all kid. So somebody said French Montana from Morocco. I know, I was just being funny. He said, I'm mad nobody knows a French artist. French Montana, duh. I love little troll channels like that. They funny. I agree, Miss Bunny. EPT stamps using bitch. I sniffing your feet hole. Tracy from daycare said, ain't no way. I'm finna spend the last of my EBT to pull up. Tracy, I hope you figure it out, girl. But just know. He said Lil Caden was the reason why he was able to ball out on me. I said, what you gonna get for Caden? He said he'll be all right. He said his mama figure out. Americans generally don't concern themselves with things outside of America, no offense. I feel like that is and isn't the case. Happy International Women's Day to you and all the women. Greetings from Turkey. Thank you. Y'all clowning tonight. You from Oakland? No. Oakland, California, you're asking? No. I bet a stamp then raise a stamp. Y'all are crazy. India, she is a French artist that sings popular songs, The Love Story. True. Do y'all know about this French singer? His name is French Montana. He be like, Montana. Let me stop. I'm about to run that joke to the ground. French fries from Montana. Exactly. His dusty, and Tracy saw his dusty ass keep giving me half-spent Red Lobster gift cards from his other baby mamas. Oh yeah, he did tell me about that. He tried to give me one the other day. That's crazy. One time he just brought me a half-eaten tray from Red Lobster. I said, who you thought I was? He said, oh my bad, I meant to get this to my baby mama Tracy. Tracy airing out their business, shaking my head. Good evening, Queen. What do you eat to make you look so good? I eat all kinds of stuff. Oh, let me tell y'all what I had for dinner tonight. This is what I've been supposed to tell y'all. So tonight, okay, so tonight what I ate for dinner. So yesterday I anticipated the weather to be very, very nice. So I had said to my mom and my brother, one of them, I said, we were all in the same place, same time. I said, I said something about grill. I don't know. Long story short, we ended up throwing some meat on the grill. So we had some steak, 2 different kinds of chicken. They were seasoned differently. Some cheddar wurst, I think it was. I think we had some cheddar wurst. And James is a sad French singer. What else did we have as far as the meats that we cooked? I'm pretty confident I'm missing something. I think we might have had ribs too, but when I tell you that's what I had for dinner, it would taste so good. And like, it was just so tasty. I started to go live while we were grilling and just allow y'all to just vibe out with us. It felt so good. Gotta have ribs on the grill. What? Oh, also honey barbecue chicken as well. So yeah, of course James is. Hey boo. Hey. Bro, I'm eating goldfish while I listen to your life story. Jewel, keep going. The stories, I might even have a theory by the time you're done. Silly Vanilli, tell me your theory. Tell your people, eat my name, keep my name out their mouth. James, you're the one who keeps giving your name something to talk about. You love chicken. The chicken was so tasty. Hi, my name is Douglas. Welcome to the live, Douglas. James been good today? Not really. James hasn't really been that good to me since I woke up this morning. James woke up this morning having a bone to pick with me. So me and him eventually got to a good place. You won't have no YouTube. Whatever, James. I eat dinner with steak and mac and cheese. That sounds really tasty. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Whose birthday? Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday. Whose birthday? Chicken necks are good too. See, my household never really got into chicken necks, but I always hear people say that it's good. I had that yesterday, Jarvis, my favorite. I started to cook some mac and cheese today. I started to cook some broccoli and cheese. I ain't gonna lie, the sides didn't really make it. But I can make it tomorrow. My theory is that you are American and pretty. I don't know. LOL. It's my mom's. I wonder what our experience, I wonder if the American experience that I at least share is peculiar to other countries, like other people. He woke up on the wrong side of the bed. Yes. Not much meat, but they are good. Yes. I love my steak and mac and cheese peppery. I don't know why. Me too. Yeah. It's your birthday? Oh, that's who we singing to. Okay, let's do it. Happy birthday to ya. Happy birthday. Happy birthday. It's your mom's birthday. She just turned 43. Hey. Tell your mother I say happy birthday. Say happy birthday, Mama Silly Vanilli Lily. The black happy birthday song. Happy birthday. How many birthdays y'all done heard that? Jewel, my birthday in 5 months. I'll see you then. My birthday gonna come up before you, Jarvis. 6-7. And do you know Mbappe in the United States, the best mixed race player in the world? I do. I have heard of that person. Very cute, baby. I actually have heard of that person. So Douglas Wuglis gets off of work in a few minutes. When I was in Arkansas, I had soul food for the first time. Loved it. Really? So where are you from? If you moved to Arkansas, where were you at originally? Brazil, okay. Via bien, se escribir, obrigado. Came to say hi to this chat. Who's all here? Make you very horny. What? 2K Dougie Wuggy. Yes. The best player in the world. True. So yeah, I think I'm going to have fun later. Your favorite mods are here, Silly Vanilli. James, your mama left you since you 5. Yo, James gets mad now when the chat talks about him. He keeps saying, Doug getting off work soon. James about to start. Yo, Miss Bunny, I think James is already starting. I think that's why he talking like that. I'm the best player in the world, not Mbappe. Is it Mbappe or Mbappe? Yes, Pat, you're one of my favorite mods. What if I told y'all a secret that most of my mods are my favorite mods? Maybe one is pending, and they might always talk shit to me and be about to lose their mind. It's pronounced like Mbappe. Mbappe. Okay. Mbappe. Okay. I have definitely looked his name up before. I think I've seen him in the headline for some type of... Doesn't he play like football, soccer? Mbappe. Okay. His name almost... It's an African name. His name almost sounds like the Japanese version of bastard. Mbappe and Mbaka. You will make me do that to your YouTube. Miss Bunny, James is threatening my YouTube right now. He's already starting. Yeah, soccer. Yeah. He's a black African, right? He's like a... Is he like an average height kind of? Like, he's not super tall, is he? I just remember a black guy's haircut, and his hair is like not longer than this. Mixed race. What's he mixed with? French call him Mbappe, but Cameroonian call him Mbappe. Like ones who... Oh, Mbappe. Mbappe. Oh, like that. Mbappe and Mbappe. James, say something else. You getting oiled up and shot, man. Who's the finest athlete? There's a lot of y'all. I randomly, like, there's a certain time on TikTok at night, especially, where you run into these cluster fan edits of different fine football players, soccer players, baseball players. Every now and again, there's a fan art that's lusting over a really geeky, like, actor. It throws me off. However, sometimes I'll be running into those at night. The finest athlete is Jolington. I would let him ruin me. He's mixed race. His father is Cameroonian and his mother is Algerian. Oh, okay. He has the same skin tone as you. Yeah, I thought he was a little bit more brown. I thought he was a little bit more tanned. Because, like, my undertones make me look a little bit bright, I think. I thought he was a little bit more, like, maybe red, tan. Jewel knows she on that pet fan pages. Jewel, be my girlfriend. The same time. 3, 2, 1, go. He's a little darker than Jewel. That's what I was thinking. Like, there's some parts of my body that probably looks like this. How this looks right here. I thought he was kind of like near this type of complexion. Pat, stop talking about your dreams. He's light but darker than Julrae. Yeah. No, Mbappe is a light skin. He's kind of like a tanner brown, like a browner light skin. Y'all, James is trying to wish DEATH on me. James, I rebuke you. Jewel, can I goon with you tonight? Who's gooning? Pat, stop talking about your dreams. What did Pat say? Turn inside and shake the fuck out of it. Open your sexy legs, baby. He is a lighter skinned guy, but he's kind of like, I don't know. James said, he texted me, if anybody feel a way about me feeling that come over here for some. I don't know what James is talking about. James is texting me, talking crap to me like I can read it, by the way. Jewel loves my dreams. I'm surprised we didn't take any shots tonight so far. Where is the bottle? The bottle is here. Y'all remember I had went and gave Doug a cup? I filled up a whole cup. That's probably this much. And I gave it to Doug last night. He's also injured for 6 months. Oh my gosh. Well, let's hope he get back on that field. Let's hope he get back on that field. He was just photographed with the star of series Elites. You might know her. They just made their relationship official. Okay, interesting. So this girl stole my man already? I just now got introduced to him. And she stole him already? Okay, bet. No, let me stop. I'm playing. Kelly Osbourne Jr. so fine. Are you calling me Kelly Osbourne? Bellingham is a cute light skin. You guys, I'm gonna have to like do my research. I'm not familiar with their game. No, Jewel loves my dreams. Would you call what James does harassment? What James does, it could absolutely been looked at as bad in the court of law. James absolutely stalks me as much as he can offline, though. I do believe that. I believe James is one of those people that stalks me offline. He probably believes he does it for good intentions because he's saying that he likes me when he does it. Hello, beautiful woman. How are you? I'm doing good. How are you? This other guy who stalks me as well, he does it from a bad place. He's trying to like always figure out what I'm doing, and it's coming from a bad place though. So yeah, hello, like for real. Like James's stalking is out of pure being in love with me. The other nigga stalking is out of pure being in hate with me. Joel, in love with you. Will you be my girlfriend? So yeah, I'm cute. Thank you. It was that important. ASMR. Anyways. Miss Bunny, that's the big bro. Denzel Washington's still fine. I don't care. I don't care. You like that? You like when his gray came in, girl? Do you like when Denzel start expressing his gray? I feel like that be getting girls hot sometimes. Be honest, am I a match? Jarvis, you've been asking this for a while. All stalkers are weird as fuck to me. I'm not gonna lie, they all are to some extent, but they all have different motives, different reasons, and different how far they will take it is different. Jewel, who the fuck is stalking you out of hate? I'll piss in their Cheerios. Do you guys really want to know? The other person I'm talking about, they're a moderator too. So James stalks me and he's jealous, but it's seemingly harmless to me, like when James does it. For now, let's see. He said, delete my name out your mouth. There's another moderator. Yeah, I was about to tell you guys on the Discord. I had a whole thing typed out and I was gonna tell you guys on the Discord. There's another moderator who has been taking it too far. Does anybody like to guess? Does anybody want to have a non-judgmental guess in the chat of who you guys think it is? No, it's not Pat. It's not Pat. Here's a hint. It's a guy. I think I know. Who's Silly Vanilli? Pain? I haven't seen Pain in so long, so it's not him. Is it Dookie Poo? I talked with Dookie Poo earlier today, but it's not him. Jewel, am I a match, to be honest? Jarvis, I think I told you no already. I'm confused. I think that you're what, a Gemini? Is it Adam? Who's Adam? Silly Vanilli, who's Adam? No, don't tell me it's Toon. No, I talked to Toon earlier today. He wanted to book a reading with me again. Who's Adam, Silly Vanilli? I don't know if I'm familiar with who that is. Miss Bunny said it's Brayden. Miss Bunny is not Brayden. It's not Brayden. I'm trying to see if you guys will guess. It's not Brayden. Brayden actually, as wild as Brayden is, he's overall respectful when it comes to me. My ex was a big stalker to me. I had a restraining order on her. Is it a regular mod or a rare mod? I think that they're pretty common. So I think they're a regular mod. They've been on the chat the past few days. I don't see them tonight, probably for good reason. Doesn't mean they're not watching. I just don't see them. Brayden really a 9-year-old, LOL. It's so wild to me. Yo, what's good, D Cherry? That is the craziest thing. Pat Pat said, ooh. I think he's close. I think Pat Pat's close. Jewel, be the dad. I meant Adrian. Oh, yeah, no, it's not Adrian. It's not Adrian. However, Silly Vanilli, interesting that you're saying that. It's not Adrian, but Adrian does weird things that makes him be like, I don't engage in Adrian's energy. Somebody said, is it Mr. Bunny? And Miss Bunny said, Mr. Bunny. That sounds like a train bell, but I tried to do ding, ding, ding. You got it right. The Vigilante, thank you for the gift. You guys are, everybody who said Mr. Bunny, Twitch, Red, and Miss Bunny, you are correct. Mr. Bunny is absolutely a stalker and a weirdo. Let me tell you in depth what he did. If my spirit team allows me to, I'll tell you guys in depth what he did. Again, you are so beautiful. Thank you. Let me pour up a shot, okay? We still using the glass from yesterday. Ooh, what you think? We're gonna do it. Chug straight from the bottle. I couldn't. Jewel, be honest. I be the dad, you be the mom. Haha. What the fuck? For real, Mr. Bunny. Isn't that such a shocker, low-key? Isn't that such a shocker, low-key? Mr. Bunny is a creep, Miss Bunny. Get your man. Let me drink a little bit, and I'm gonna tell you the technical fouls that this nigga was doing. Can't trust any bunny. You can't trust anybody. You really can't trust anybody. I got hella pissed when people thought I was Mr. Bunny. Miss Bunny is not Mr. Bunny, by the way. Until further notice. Now let me stop. Pat Pat, we're fighting Chubs. Where's the bud? That's a good question. Happy Ramadan to all those who are fasting. True. Jewel, I your boyfriend, Chubs. Let's go ahead and take a sippy sip. How about that? Let's take a sippy sip. Let's knock some of this back. It's been every time I go to drink, it feels like it's been the first time in a while, even though I just was drinking last night. Like, I wish I had a chaser so bad. I'm gonna do what Doug was doing last night. I thought she said you can't trust any bunny. She did. No, Pat Pat did say that. Pat Pat said you can't trust any bunny. I'm gonna tell y'all the story. I'm gonna chase. This is my chaser, water. Real deal water. So let me go ahead and knock this back. Let's see if we can knock back the whole thing. Miss Bunny versus Mr. Bunny. Okay. Jarvis talk about some Jewel. You roast me in club video. You going too far. Mr. Bunny has really been weird. I'll admit I noticed that, but what did he do? Okay, I'll tell you. I'm not hating, but please put a jacket on your feet. What the fuck? This is what Mr. Bunny did. So Mr. Bunny had a noticeable shift in his energy to me. Like a real noticeable shift to me last Sunday's live, when I was out with my brother, my dark-skinned brother. That night, he was nice to me, but I felt a shift in his energy. Also, I talked with him on the phone because he called me on Discord. So I got to talk with him and hear his voice and everything like that. But before that, before Sunday night, this is when the shift happened, for sure. Because every now and again, Mr. Bunny has said things, and it wasn't a huge thing, because some things seemingly could be like a misunderstanding, you know? Like, it's more probable. It's probable. It's not really like one of those things where it's like you right away sense the saltiness, shade, and all that stuff. It's things that could be potentially just, you know what I'm saying? Like, if you're defensive, you obviously would be defensive. But if you're not, you probably don't need to be defensive. Okay? I think that makes sense. So, Sunday, Mr. Bunny calls me because Bob the Builder, and Sunday, what's his name? Mr. Bunny, he calls me, and he helped me because apparently he was nervous that I was going to take my clothes off. Let me not say that. He was just trying to have my back, and I appreciated that. I was like, thank you for having my back. But after a few hours, Mr. Bunny is a creep, always sexual. After a few hours went by, Mr. Bunny had sent me a message on Discord, and he said to me, your brother looked like he wanted something last night. I don't know why when I read his message, it made me feel like he was trying to be creepy. I said, what do you mean? He said, I'm just saying, he looked like he was waiting for something last night. What are you trying to insinuate? He said he went into your room last night. And I'm thinking to myself, like, what the fuck is this man talking about? That sounds creepy as fuck. Exactly. I said, my brother never went into my room last night. I said, what are you talking about? So I had to clear that up real fast. I don't know what type of freaky, disgusting shit he's on. I said, my brother my brother doesn't even come in my room ever. I said, so what exactly are you talking about? He said, oh, I thought that he went into your room. I said, I probably talked with him through a door. Mr. Bunny is a creep, always sexual. So he was being weird. He tried to twist me and my blood brother as some disgusting shit. I did not appreciate that. What the fuck was that about? So anyways, I kept on talking, whatever. And then he said to me, do you ever feel like you're overconfident? I said, no. What do you mean, do I think I'm overconfident? And then this is what I said. I said, sometimes I have to deliver a PSA message on my live stream, because as much as you guys would sometimes think, or I don't know if some people would just think this in general, sometimes I think people feel like I'm doing too much when I address certain situations. But I don't think people understand how dim-witted a lot of people are in society. So to make a PSA that covers maybe 8 to 15 people who are thinking and doing the same thing towards you is better sometimes than you not saying anything at all. Because sometimes when you don't say anything, these people are so dumb, they can't even put it together about the stupid shit that they're doing. So anyways, so he asked me, do I think I'm overconfident? I said no. But the fact that he said that let me know already that my confidence was triggering him, and he was about to start some bullshit. So normally me and Mr. Bunny have talked. Whenever Mr. Bunny is around, typically we talk frequently on Discord. On Discord, we talk frequently. And so then he recently has just been he kind of fell back. So he'll pop up on my live, but he kind of fell back from talking with me on Discord. Okay, cool. So he recently started talking with me more on Discord, but I already felt the shift in his energy. Did he say anything else, Jewel? Because I might have an idea on what's going on. So he texts me. This is what he did today. Well, Silly Vanilli, what's your idea on what happened? That's like he's trying to knock you down. Yeah, I feel like he feel like it's his job to humble me in some way. Or to make me feel some type of way, disturb my mood, make me feel less at peace, unhappy. Some people, they feel like it's their job to do that because they feel like you deserve it. Because I watch a bunch of videos and stuff like this. Okay, what do you think? He's negging? Absolutely negging. Absolutely negging. So let me just tell you guys what exactly he did today as to why I finally said what I said to him. So, and you notice he's not in the chat, right? You notice he's every other live he pops up, but this time he's not. Because I feel like he felt like he finally was able to pull the trigger on some shit, but it just didn't work in his favor. So this is what happened. Do you guys remember the girl's channel, Nala? There's a girl named Nala's channel that continuously, she's in her own delusional world where she's competing with me. No, because think he's trying to get info out of you or he's trying to creep you out. I don't know. Something's wrong on what you're saying here. It feels off. Silly Vanilli, I think he's trying to get info on me too. I think he wants to get close enough to be able to have an advantageous position in where he is to me by proximity. I also feel like he feels like the closer he is to me by proxy, the better it's going to be for him. So he's an opportunist. He's an opportunist. He's trying to gain from me in many ways. If I had a great idea and I shared it with him, he for sure is going to run off and try to take it. He's trying to be James. He also is trying to be a little bit like James in that he feels like he gains more result. Some people feel like because I give James a certain amount of attention, they feel like they need to follow in James' footsteps to get attention from me. That's not the case. I do not want to have several different James characters in my life. I will not entertain that. No. James is who he is, and I recognize James's shortcomings for what they are. That's it. I'm not sitting here looking for that exact type of character in somebody else. Does bro know what he said? Let me finish, you guys. When I get older, I'm gonna have custom grills on the grills. It's gonna say King Drat. Braden, what's good? The OF girl that James likes. Yes, Pat. So listen. James doesn't like her, by the way. James doesn't really like her like that, but the girl that James tries to use to get under my skin, so he thinks, yes. So Mr. Bunny says to me, Mr. Bunny sends me a message and he says, I got James's girl's number on WhatsApp. She asked me for my number on WhatsApp and I got James's, this is what he's saying to me. I got James's girl's number on WhatsApp. Let me say this. Mr. Bunny was one of the first accounts that was joking this Nala girl. He would constantly send me her information and he would constantly bring it to my awareness what the fuck she was doing on her channel. And he was always joking her, making fun of her, screenshotting himself in her lives, talking shit towards her and sending it to me. So I'm thinking to myself, like, okay, it's cool. I'm like, okay, it's kind of cool that you're on my side in a way when it comes to this. But why are you in the girl's chat? That's the part that threw me off. James is a sociopath. He don't like anybody. Probably don't. But James is truly obsessed with me. James is not actually truly obsessed with everybody. That's why I'm saying James don't really like her. James isn't obsessed with anybody else in the way that he's obsessed with me. So I used to see him sending me her. He was one of those people that would send me her information. And he would always talk shit about her. He will always say this, that, and he has said the most shit about her. I'm not even a person who just goes around talking shit about people. So, Chess, let me tell you guys this. So the fact that he went out his way, he waited to know how I was feeling today. So he thought that I was in a good mood, so he was going to ruin it. So he said to me this, I don't want to ruin your mood or anything. But James's girl gave me her WhatsApp number last night. So then he said to me, I said, okay, what does that have to do with me? He said, I don't know if it does have anything to do with you. I'm just saying she gave me her number last night. I said, you're messy. He said, no, I clean the dishes. I said, no, you are messy. Because what he actually is trying to do, I know some of you guys might not catch this subtle psychological attack that he's trying to do towards me, he's trying to do two things in this moment. Do you guys remember the other live when Mr. Bunny was attacking James on the live stream? Do you guys remember that? So the two things he's trying to entice in this, he hopes that James would fight him over this random bitch. On top of, he hopes saying this to me is going to irritate me because Mr. Bunny tries to give me a lot of attention. So when guys do that towards you, they think they can knock your confidence down by trying to say, oh, but this other girl, my live cut out. Hold on. Hopefully. Nah, it's not letting me. It's not letting me reconnect. So, it's cool. So, basically, guys like that. Let me wait. Girly Pop, your hair and makeup are gorgeous and all. And by the way, my name is Amelia and Clock It. Thanks, Amelia. I don't have the foundations and stuff like that on. I don't have nothing like that, but thank you, boo. I guess I can wait a little bit for people to join again. Too much info was being spilled. I think so too, Pat. Hello, Goldilocks. Welcome to the live. Doug's about to get off soon. I just got a few more minutes. I got a few more minutes to wait for him. So, yeah. What's my skincare? One of these days, I should do a video sharing it. Julrae Official, my favorite YouTube. Thanks. Hey, in the deep, dark hills of Texas. Make sure you guys run up them lights. All my girlfriends think I'm cheating on them. Damn. Hey, I think the other live crashed. It did. It's back up. If you guys want to go back over there and run the likes up real fast, it's back up. Notification just popped up. It should be back. Yes. So, am I sitting on something? Anyways. H-Town in the building. Let's pour up another shot. I was trying to wait and see if James gets back on the live so I can finish the story. First time here and you are gorgeous. Thank you. We're gonna finish the story. We're gonna commence in a minute. Her hair looks like Arby's curly fries. You like Arby's curly fries? I'm not cheating on all of my girlfriends. I'm just cheating on half of them, but I'm faithful to the other half. Okay. I feel like this is a lot. So anyways, let me finish the story, you guys, about what happened. I'm gonna do a 10-second countdown after I take a shot. Ju, are you going to do an all-nighter? I don't know about an all-nighter. I'm not sure about an all-nighter, but I can see what I'm gonna do. So let's go ahead and knock some of this back. Somebody said I'm crazy. So, Joel, do you know Point and Shoot personally, the big YouTuber who on live stream? Who is that? All the biological children really think I'm their real father. Mom, did you see my new short video? I can go check it out later. Faithful to the other half. So let me tell you guys. The rest. So Mr. Bunny is trying his hardest to war with James over this random girl, as well as trying to get me upset about him talking with her too. And to me, it looks quite pathetic because I know that's what he's trying to do. So to get any type of reaction that confirms that what he's doing is working would make him so happy and giddy, like a kid on Christmas. If he could tussle with, like, this man envies James' position in my life to the point of him trying to do this, as well as he hates my confidence so much. That's the reason why he also is doing this too. Jewel, who is Nala? What's her YouTube? To me, she's a non-motherfucking factor. But somebody in the channel can let you know. Or if Silly Vanilli, if you would like, later on, I could tell you a little bit more. That takes a little more. Is James back? I don't know. I haven't seen him. James sent me a text message, but I don't know if he's in the channel. I used to be a pimp, but one day all my girls got together and beat my ass and took all my money and put me in the hospital. Now I'm in protective custody. Hello, welcome to the live. Yes, Miss Bunny, Nala no ass. This is the same girl that James himself talked shit about, that Mr. Bunny talked shit about, and they both know that this girl is trying her hardest to even be a pimple on my ass. Andre, James is on every live I see. What time for another girl? James sends me screenshots of him. He just sent me one just now. James sends me screenshots of him on other women's lives. So the fact that this girl is a hyperfixation for Mr. Bunny, it's interesting to me. Mr. Bunny is an old man, by the way. I don't know if you guys know this or not. Mr. Bunny is an old man, okay? So, James is on... Oh, I read that. So, Mr. Bunny is an old man, okay? And he's trying his hardest to play a game. I remember the day I was born, like yesterday. I crawled all the way home from the hospital because my mother left me. My knees were destroyed. James talking about some delete my name out your mouth. So, let me tell you guys the rest. Okay? Grandpa Bunny. Yes. Mr. Bunny is an old man, by the way. So, I remember, didn't Nala say she was going to delete OF and believe in God? I'm pretty confident she's saying this now because she's trying to adopt my personality. This girl thinks that if tomorrow I jump off the bridge, she's jumping off a bridge. She's trying her hardest to embody my whole persona, my essence, something that nobody can have. How old knew when you lost your... That's why he can't have Miss Bunny now. And it's really sad. It's really sad because the people who's in the live stream who's trying to use the most... I don't even know what to call it. If anybody has that much level of hatred towards me and themselves to the point of them expressing their jealousy, nobody who sides with them actually loves them too. LOL, copycat, sad girl. Yeah, if you're not original, you're a copycat, and it's not gonna work. So if people side with a known copycat, whoop-de-doo. Whoop-de-doo. The original exists. Whoop-de-doo if a copycat is over there. How many people get joked on for wearing an imitation XYZ? Exactly. Whoop-de-doo. These niggas want to neg me down so bad. They're so desperate. Niggas is so desperate to try to knock me down a peg. They're going to imitation hoes and trying to say that these imitation hoes is grander than the original, even though they know that it's not. I don't know if they feel like I'ma believe it, but I don't. I don't buy it. I do not buy it one bit. So stop. It's not going to work. What? So you mean to tell me lies hold a higher vibration than the truth? It never will. It never will. It's petty intrigue. It's child's play. Do y'all know who lies so much? Children. Shout out to Gunner for the gift. Children lie like that. Children sit there and lie to you in your face and hope that you believe the lie with them. Like what? These are grown adults, by the way. Everybody who I mentioned tonight is old enough to go buy them a Black and Mild at the store and buy them a drink at the liquor store. And they're all behaving like they're under the age of 7. And I'm the only sane person seeing through it? Are you kidding me? Brayden, the only child that don't lie for real. I seen his Hellcats in real life. Exactly. Exactly. So anyways, these motherfuckers want me to be involved. I feel like sometimes people feel like if you're involved in some kind of drama, it makes them excited. Because in their minds, they tell themselves that you're not living a peaceful life. Oh, she's faking like she's okay. She's faking like she's content. Everybody who thinks I'm faking shit even though they know I'm not, it's because they're not genuine people. Shout out to Gunner for the floating heart. So anyways, you guys, I do not see a bitch that's my competition. I do not. I won't magically see competition in these lame bitches. I will never do that. Niggas all day can parade around the most loser bitch that they don't even fuck with, hoping that it gets under my skin, and it will never get under my skin. I see the plot. I see the plan. Yawn. You're going to have to try something better than that. How about you actually give respect where it's due? That's what these people's problems are. They don't like the fact that you have your own shit that you built for yourself. So anyways, so Mr. Bunny is trying his hardest to get under my skin and James' skin, so he thinks. That's a pet. If James falls for that type of shit, it's because James, he can't see through shit like I can. I can see through this shit. James might not be able to see through this shit like me. And that's okay. That's not me. It will never be me. Maybe they can get James caught up in that bullshit of drama. I will never sit here and expend my valuable, precious time on a loser bitch that wants to be me. Is this hard to understand? Is this hard for people to understand? Imagine you're the best at whatever the case it is. Imagine you're the best whatever. And some novice nigga is trying to be like you. Failing. Trying to be exactly like you, but failing. Are you supposed to break a sweat at an amateur-ass, rookie-ass bitch nigga that wants to be in your spots? You're not going to give a fuck. I don't know why people think that I'm supposed to give a fuck. Other feminine energy don't make me sweat, bro. I don't give a fuck about that, bro. Especially when the bitch is a real deal fan. Why the hell am I... What the fuck is y'all on? Are y'all stupid? I think that you guys are just desperate and trying your hardest to knock me down by trying to insinuate that there's some type of competition and competitor because a bitch can't fucking hold her emotions down and not express how jealous she is. Miss Bunny said, I'm a fan. Miss Bunny, that's different, Miss Bunny. But could you imagine? Could you imagine a bitch that's off the rails, crazy as fuck in the mind, expressing her jealousy every fucking step of the way is a bitch that y'all want to make my competition? Are you fucking kidding me? So I told Mr. Bunny, he looks pathetic to me. He's obviously the weakest link. And he seems very desperate and trying his hardest to bring me down. And Mr. Bunny tried his hardest to gaslight the conversation by saying, oh, but you know I love you. Are you stupid? James, you manipulated Jewel. Now be mean to her. It's just really crazy. It's just really crazy to see this. And I don't know what people... I think people get off on the idea that they're doing something to you. I think people get off on the idea that, hey, if I blatantly lie about this girl, I'm doing something to her and her reputation. Do you guys know that there's people who've been watching me for years that have seen that one rise up and try to attack me, that one start being jealous of me, that one being jealous of me, and how it never works? Do you guys not know that I have a reputation already out here? Are y'all stupid? People already know my reputation. They already know my body. They already know what I'm doing. Are y'all not counting that? So nobody is looking at you guys making blatant lies about me and saying, oh, they're right. There's been people watching my live for years. Y'all ever followed somebody and grew up with them on social media? Are y'all dumb? How long did it take you to grow your hair, sis? Are y'all dumb? Jarvis, I'm not with you. There's people who've been watching me and my reputation for years. I'm a spiritual channel, by the way. There's people who know how to get the intel spiritually if they really wanted to too about me. Are y'all stupid? Y'all think y'all little petty lies is going to really stand? Where? Where? And when I take the time to break down the non-logicalness in you guys' actions, y'all try to make it seem like what? Probably something, y'all probably try to twist that for negative too, I'm sure. Anything for money, you know, talking to demons. Exactly. These people are opportunistic. If they could take an opportunity to kick me down, bring me down, these niggas is going to be the first ones to take it. If these are also the same motherfuckers that if they had an opportunity to use me in some way to benefit for their lives, they would take that too. These aren't real people, but we know that. We know the story of people who are like these people. So nobody's actually surprised but them when you talk about their shit out loud, because they always think they're the sharpest crayon in the box. People who are jealous of you always think they're moving the sharpest with you, because to them, they're moving calculated against your genuineness. It's never going to work. If I spend every single day making sure I at least shoot up one prayer to the Most High God, thank you for your protection over my life, do you think that the Most High God is going to allow the weapon of jealousy to prosper on me in my life? To the weapon of jealousy to prosper and affect my emotions negatively? Are y'all dumb? Oh, the reason why y'all don't believe in prayer is because when y'all prideful asses, far from the light asses pray, the Most High God does not listen to you. But when I pray, the Most High God listens to me. At least when it comes to protecting me from fuck people like y'all. Oh, okay. She sound like me when I'm in the bad day. I don't know what they say for effect like that. I don't know what that person's obviously not American. That person's not American, so what I would do and what they would do is two completely things, obviously. What does it mean when you dream about big centipedes? That's a good question. It has been a year since I started watching you, and I will always know that everyone that says you're doing something rude, I already know they are lying. Exactly! Thank you, Silly Vanilli, as an example. It's something about showing up who you are every single day that's hard for people to say, oh, I believe that lie about her, when there's too much evidence of showing me showing up every single day. Do you guys know that you guys intrigue other people to have a close eye on me so they can see it too? I don't know. They keep talking about this girl does this, so I'm looking to see. There's motherfuckers that get intrigued and they start investigating themselves to see what y'all saying. And after a while, after months go by, a year go by, they don't see it. And guess what they say in their mind? Them motherfuckers hating on that girl. They don't even have to like me to know this and come to this conclusion. So what is the point? What's the end goal? The end goal of jealousy is this. I will continuously prosper in the eyesight, in the awareness of anybody who's jealous of me. You're not my God. You didn't make me. You don't have my mind. The Most High God said your gifts will make room for you. If my gift is my mind, it's going to make room for me. Not for anybody trying to take advantage of my own gift and my own mind. No, it's not. My gift is going to make room for who? Me. Are y'all stupid? Do y'all guys think that y'all really are playing a game with the Most High God who sits high and looks low? When y'all are in the privacy of your own home and you're crazy as fuck and delusional as hell, and you are saying out loud and petitioning some spirit to say, I will have her life. She will be with nothing and I will have her life. When you guys are doing that crazy loony schizo, whatever, hateful and disgusting energy spirits shit, do y'all think the Most High God himself that knows me and is blessing me, the blessings come to my address. The blessings come to me in my spiritual address. Do you think you're fooling who? The Most High God himself when you guys are trying to usurp my freaking blessings? Do y'all think that? Especially when I notice that that's what y'all are doing and I say, hey, Most High God, this one by name, the girl Nala by name, the guy James by name, the guy who's under the account Mr. Bunny, I bind and rebuke them, Holy Spirit. Make sure that you have vengeance upon them because you say vengeance is yours and you shall repay. So make sure all my enemies not only are my footstool, but you will continuously allow them to feel it and know it and be it. Oh, and that person on YouTube too, that woman keeps posing like she's helping me, but I know she has a hatefulness. That one, and that one. Make sure same is so with all of them. In Jesus' name, amen. Thank you, Holy Spirit. Because we're not to be anxious for nothing, but by everything, petition prayer. So you think you're fooling who? The Most High God himself? The Most High God is the one that's approving whether you get blessed or not. think y'all really, what exactly do you guys think you're doing? I don't think you guys are using your brain. I think a lot of you guys are emotional as fuck. You're angry at some shit that has nothing to do with you. Me and my blessed life has shit to do with you. But if you want it to be my problem about me living my life, then okay, allow it to be your problem. And then now I'm completely in opposition to you, and I'm going to pray against you. I'm going to for sure pray against you. And only with my eyes will I see the reward of the wicked. Only. There has not been a time yet that somebody out of the spirit of jealousy and envy and hatred has ever prospered against me. There has never been that one time since it happened. And I'm actively praying that the Most High God will unleash his vengeance upon you. And I pray that the Most High God hold back for you. You don't want anybody to hold back when it comes to doing evil towards me. You want to see me broken, damaged, crying, just for living my life. So since you have no mercy on me, what do you think the Most High God's going to do when I pray against you? When I remind the Most High God of you in prayer. Hey, do you know James Bryan? Yeah, he comes on my page and he constantly spews negativity against me. So it caused everything in his life to go bad. In Jesus' name, amen. Thank you, Holy Spirit. Oh, yeah, there's a crazy lunatic girl named Nala. Allow her to have the life that she deserves because she keeps on negatively thinking she's taking something from me, robbing something of me that's rightfully mine for whatever delusional plan she has. Thank you in Jesus' name, amen. It's really just that simple sometimes. And allow it to happen rapidly, Holy Spirit. Allow it to happen right now. I would love to say, forgive them, Father, for they know not what they do. But a lot of times at this point, they do know what they're doing. So the Most High God's not going to forgive that. When people do this, when people do evil towards you, and to them it's all a game, your life is a game. Because a lot of these people are broke, by the way. The reason why people have so much room in their life to play these games is because they're broke. They're broke. They're going through a hard time in life. That's why they're trying to trouble you. That's why they're trying to hitch themselves to you, latch themselves onto you. Hopefully they'll benefit. No. If you thought that this was such a charity, this is not a charity case channel. I'm not sitting here trying to help other motherfuckers get their disgusting spirits blessed. Fuck them. So if you thought that, you really thought wrong. So these wicked people unto me, God's servants, if you're wicked unto God's people, you do not deserve blessings from the Most High God. When did you read that? When did you read that? When did you read that any of your action doesn't have an actual consequence? Where did you read that? I'm waiting. Because the Most High God says this. When he says no weapon formed against you shall prosper, guess what next it said? And every evil tongue that rises up against you, you shall condemn. It's the heritage of those who serve the Lord. So when I pray against evil, which is my right as a righteous saint, when I pray against evil as a righteous saint, just like the Most High God has always told people, the Most High God has always told his people to combat evil when he says so. When I pray against evil, people who mean evil and harm against me, my life, my name, my forward movement and progress, when I pray against that evil, and it just so happens to be coming from James Bryan as an example, or the Nala loving it bitch as an example, that's who since the vessel is being used, that's what's going to get hit. Are y'all upset about that? If it was an ugly little man in a red devil uniform with horns and I prayed against him and evil hit him, would y'all still be calling me, like trying to make it seem like I'm a bad person for it? Welcome to the live, Sonny. Are y'all dumb as fuck or what? Y'all keep trying people who should not be tried. That's your problem. And when it gets real serious, you start to beg. And you try to say, oh, please, have mercy on them, please. No. Why? I would like to know why. Because your God's a good God. He was good enough to give them a warning before destruction, wasn't he? Y'all sit here and try to test God's patience. That's your problem. You try to test God's patience. That's your problem. I'm not God. When I pray against evil, that's exactly what I'm praying against. And when the Most High God chastises them or rebukes them, that's what's going to happen. I don't care who it came from. I do not care who it came from. You wanted to be used by that demonic influence, so you're going to get the beating. I love when people get triggered in chat. Me too. You wanted to do evil and demonic things? Have your evil and demonic consequence then. I'm not going to sit here and pity any vessel that's human form. I'm not. So don't play this game with me. Are y'all dumb? You would like to play a silly game like that with somebody like me? I don't give a fuck. I don't care if you are seemingly precious and innocent in everybody's sights. If you do evil unto me, I'm praying against it. Enjoy your plate of crow. Eat it. Enjoy it. You want evil for me? Let it be your life then. How about that? Imagine trying to make me feel some type of way for 10 minutes, for 24 hours, and I pray against you and you experience it for the rest of your life. That's what you wanted to play with? I'm sorry. I've been telling you guys I'm loaded up spiritually. I've been telling you guys that. I've been told you not to play with me. I've been told you a warning about destruction. I've been told you what's happening in your lives. You've been saw the fact that I'm tapped in and I could tell you what's happening with you in your life. And you still decide to keep going? You deserve it. You wanted it. You authentically sought out this consequence for your life. That's what you authentically sought after. You kept on knocking on the door. What does it say in that good book? Knock and the door shall be answered. Seek and you shall find. So you kept on knocking for this answer. You was practically begging the Most High God to test his gangsta. So that's what I'm praying for you. And I don't care if you're a new person who decides to come up against me or not. I'm praying this to be your portion as well. And I will not allow you to get up out of it. No. How do you get out of it? You got to give me how about you just give me my respect up top? You're not God to take away shit from me. And you're not the devil to be strong enough to even think that you're about to. So fuck all y'all. Everybody who has tried to do evil towards me, evil intentions, wanted me to shut up, wanted me to stop my forward movement and progress. No, I'm praying against you. Allow that to be your portion. Allow your finances to dry up. Allow your voice to be null and void. Allow people to lose interest in you. Allow people to stop your shine. Allow your finances to go into the shitter. Allow people to laugh and mock at you. Allow your light to dim. Allow the devil to take over your life. Why do you think that you're the person to call the shots on me and my life? Because me, this is the difference between me and you. When I live my life, I'm concerned about me and my life and whoever is in my life. But when you're living your life, you're watching me live my life so hard to the point where you get beside yourself and you think it's your job to make me feel some type of way. You're not God though. But because you want to act and move like you are, he gonna show you how he move. So yeah. All these spiritual hoes that be pulling cards on me, trying to figure out what makes me this and what makes me that and what I'm about to do next. Oh, I have something for you too. Talk your shit, powerful woman. Make the haters listen and crawl in pain. Thank you. I have something for you too. I don't have to have the voodoo for you bitches. I have Jesus for you hoes. Something that y'all really gonna burn up after. Y'all don't even believe in his power these days. Yo, Sunny is hilarious. Y'all don't even believe in it no more. But it's okay. Because those who don't listen, they're going to feel, right? I definitely heard that somewhere a while ago. Those who don't listen, they will feel, right? Oh, okay. Think of the baddest child that you know that keep testing the wrong motherfucker. And then when they get popped, they the main ones crying, right? They ain't see it coming, right? Why you ain't see that coming? You was acting up. So because y'all want to act a damn fool, okay, I love it. See, maybe I don't flex my muscles enough. Maybe I don't flex my spiritual muscles enough. And that's why I keep getting idiots. Because the Most High God wants me to flex my spiritual muscles. So because I keep getting idiots that keep on taking no for an answer, they will not take no for an answer. Okay, thank you. You want to be stubborn? The Most High God is going to use you as my entertainment to watch your life go to shit. The more, as an example, the more that a silly bitch on YouTube keeps on trying me, so she thinks, in competition with me, so she thinks, using my likeness to try to get ahead, so she thinks, the more average the bitch life is going to be. Could you imagine? Could you imagine trying a bitch and then she grew up to be a famous whatever? And your average is fucking your life in reality. But at one point in time, literally one little point in time, you thought you was the big bitch. Even though you knew you wasn't. Enjoy seeing shit like that. Enjoying seeing people be completely humbled for thinking they was doing shit towards me. Enjoy it. It's not a hee ha ha for me. This is my life. I know your broke ass has a lot of fucking free time to do fuck shit, but this is my life and I'm getting money. If y'all can't listen to what she's saying and stop and think about something to type, y'all might not be able to understand. A lot of them can't understand. A lot of these people aren't even spiritually tapped in, even in the slightest. She probably doing her own thing right now, and you sit here talking about her, laugh her ass up, be the bigger person gang. So when I say these words, and they actually represent more than just one person, you guys are so one-track minded and dense. You try to find something wrong with it. Have fun trying to find something wrong in me while your life goes to shit for having jealousy in your heart towards me. While your life continuously gets, you continuously receive shit in your life. Enjoy it. I bet it was worth it. How about you look and search my face for a pimple on it to make yourself feel better? How about you do that? Look, I have a blemish. How about you look for some other stupid ass flaw to also make a comment about? Shout out to Twitch for the $9.99. How about you do that? Hopefully it makes you feel good for 5 seconds. Because that's all the fuck is worth, if anything. I feel like the more stupid you are in life, the more you're able to get excited about stupid shit. These people are broke as shit, bro. Shout out to, did I not say shout out to Twitch for the gift? Shout out to Twitch for the gift. He always show love. Love back to him. A lot of you guys are stupid as shit. That's why you get so excited about this bullshit. When I give a PSA about what the fuck is happening to them, you guys don't think, oh man, I really hope the haters take heed. I want good things to happen for them, not bad things. Instead of you guys taking heed, having a pause, having concern for anybody, you try to make me, again, the demonized person here. You're part of the problem. You're just like them. If you continuously look for me to be the problem, guess what? They are slow, MH. Thanks to whoever sent me $100. They are slow. Anyone who thinks she's drunk is stupid as fuck. They are stupid. If you're continuously looking to demonize me and all my actions, thinking that shit is going to work, the Most High God is smarter than you. He sees your evil fucking hearts. You're dumb as shit. Join the dumbasses that keep trying to attack me. You're one of them. Join them. Jewel question. Who are the mods you know are loyal? Just wondering, by the way, everyone is stupid. So far, I don't really have a problem right now with my mods, except for the ones that have been obvious. You said yesterday I'm stranger, but now that's how you meet new people. So let's get to know you. Welcome back, Gabe. Welcome back, Gabe. I'm a super mod. I will be myself. For if anybody feels like they're being judged by me, I think that you need to figure out why you feel conviction in what I'm talking about. Who do you think I'm prejudiced towards? Prejudice against what and whom? Sinners? People who want to do evil towards innocent people? Do you think I'm prejudiced against people who do evil towards innocent people? Are you a dumbass? Do you guys know this earth is based off of justice? This earth is based off of right and wrong, light and dark. So me being on the side of light, fighting against darkness that tries to interrupt me in my life, that's prejudiceness, you're dumbass? Are you dumb as shit, bro? You are. You're a part of the problem. If you spend all your time trying to demonize me because you don't like my leadership, my confidence, my conviction, my passion, that don't have shit to do with you. You did not raise me. You didn't grow me up. You didn't see what the fuck earns me this spot and position in life. So shut the fuck up and sit the fuck down with your dumb ass. James, us white people don't like you because you're a bus. When someone give you money, it's a good person for you. First, just a money things. Huh? For real, let's get to know each other. Somebody said, let's get to know each other. A lot of people would love to think they're taking something away from me. I'm beautiful. You're not going to rob it from me. I don't care if I have eyelash extensions. I don't care if I have hair extensions. I'm still beautiful, with or without. You're not taking shit away from me by noticing it. Oh, wow, nice. Maybe your ugly ass sister or your ugly ass mama should think about it. And your ugly ass auntie. Yeah. Maybe they should take some beauty advice from me to look better. Because look at the ugly son they got. What is your problem? Hatred does not do shit for me. Nothing negative. Jealousy doesn't do shit for me. I already think I'm the shit. I know I'm the shit. I've been in beauty pageants. I've been in hair shows. You're not going to be able to attack me based off of my beauty. If I have an off day looks-wise, I'm a down-to-earth individual. You're still not going to make me feel some type of way. I have been on this camera with a double chin. I have been on this camera with crazy angles. You're not going to make me feel like shit for how I appear on this live. I don't even give a shit about it, for real. You're not taking shit from me. So try again. What's next? Are we going to try to discuss that I'm, what? You can't say I'm an airhead. The only thing that people try to dissect with me is my level of confidence. The reason why I have so much confidence is because people keep trying to take it away from me. And every time my humble ass is praying to the Most High God, he keeps depositing it back into me. So you're not going to take away my identity. No, you're not. And I've been having spiritual power, so you're not going to take my spiritual power. You're not. So now what? You know what I sound like? I don't sound upset. I sound like a person who's standing 10 toes on who they are. You ain't taking shit from me, bro. But try it. Jump up and be the loudest one and say, it's me. I'm about to take your power from you so I can pray against you and rebuke your ass. The enemy comes to do what? Steal, kill, and destroy. So if you're operating by that spirit, that source of spirit, then I'm definitely going to rebuke you. If I was on the live stream insecure, do I look pretty? Do I look pretty? Do I look pretty? Nobody's going to say I'm unhinged. But the fact that I can stand in what I say and what I know, people want to try to say that that makes me a problem. Oh. This is a backwards world. It seems like they're starting to call good evil and evil good. Isn't that in the book? It's a backwards world, you guys. Don't have an identity. Don't have self-confidence. Don't have God confidence. Don't have it. Because people will try to take it away from you. They think they deserve to. Let me make my tweet. Let me make my 1111 tweet. People are disgusting. Hi, everyone. Don't let the bullies get to you. They are just jealous of how good you look. I agree. She can where she wants. Please stop talking, I agree. But every time I make these videos, it's a PSA to let you know I see through you. I see what you're trying to do. It's not going to work. I actually think it's very pathetic that you even tried. Maybe I keep overestimating and thinking too highly of you guys. So I'm going to start looking and thinking of some of these haters as less. Thanks, you guys, for all the people showing love back to you. But the reason why I do these PSAs is because you think it's just one or two dummies in the chats. There's people everywhere who thinks like this. There's somebody in the shadows secretly thinking they're throwing a rock, hiding their hand towards me in a different area in life that's also getting the message. So thanks to everybody who allows me to do these messages. Hey, beautiful queen. Love the pics of Marilyn Monroe in the background. So positive. Thank you. You in touch with God, correct? Just ignore the comments. The thing about people, the thing that people would love to believe is that you always have to take a certain approach when you have God. You definitely don't. Some people, the Most High God charges you up to use your voice. And when God tells me to use my voice, guess what I'm going to do? I'm going to be loud as fuck using my voice. Because there's somebody praying and chanting and saying, shut her mouth. Please shut her mouth. I do not want her to speak again. I don't want her to come up on her live again. Stop her voice. Shut her mouth. If God is telling me, there's people telling me to shut my mouth because they're the opposition, he's definitely not telling me to stop talking. People nowadays are walking around with demons. Just ignore the haters and do you. I'm going to do me. And if doing me means that the Most High God tells me to speak and use my voice is a sword. If the Most High God tells me to use my voice because it's my sword, I will do it. Shalom, Pastor Julrae. I will do it. You got more power than you. I go to the people and you pay my money. James, be quiet. Girl, you got some beautiful girl. Remember, this you're beautiful, girl. This is Travis. You're beautiful. Thank you. Priyanka killed her husband and been MIA ever since. Yo, Twitch. I know somebody else who did the same thing. I'm not gonna say it right now, but a little birdie is out here talking. There's a birdie out here talking in particular that's talking about somebody else who did the same thing, killed her husband. And she ain't MIA. She just got high anxiety being online. Shalom to all my fellow Israelites. But you ain't hear it from me, even though you did hear it from me. I heard it from somewhere else. James, you do not have more power than me. James, when you come around me, you're always trying to extract something from me. You're trying to take something from me, which means that you actually don't have more power than me. You're constantly trying to bring me down, James. You don't have power. Are you stupid? I think James is stupid, by the way. James can't type in full sentences. Like, James doesn't sit on the phone for long. I think it's because James actually has a mental handicap. I'm starting to realize humanity is on a downfall. You guys realize all of this shit is spiritual battle, not really physical. Exactly. Exactly. Your hair naturally curly. It'd be cool if it was. It still looks awesome. Jewel, take James' mod. I should, right? James is stupid, actually. He's for real stupid, though. Don't give so much time and energy to the wrong person. Can you show us some stretches? At my door to the people on you. You see how James can't type? Like, James don't really type correct sentences. And whenever James calls me, he don't sit on the phone for long. Because I think he's mentally handicapped. Yeah, James is my mod. I think he's mentally handicapped, y'all. It's so crazy how people would like to say I whine. Whining is complaining and saying, could you guys just please stop? I don't like the way that this makes me feel. It makes me feel really bad. Oh my gosh, just like I can't, every time I do this, you guys do that. That's what it sounds like to be a whiner. It's like complaining. Nothing about what I said was a complaint. I told you guys what the fuck is going to happen next. I told you how I see through you and what the fuck is happening to you next. That's not whining, and it's definitely not complaining. It's a different position. Complaining and whining is a subservient position. What I just did was a dominant position. I told you what the fuck is about to happen to you. It's a difference. I know you don't know that because you don't know what the fuck that looks like. You're so fine when you got an attitude. These people are dumbasses, bro. James, the one special ed food every hood has that everybody tolerates because they funny as fuck. James got a mental handicap, I think. You not that pity. You are that man. You see? James can't. He got a mental handicap. James, I have a nickname for you. Richard Cranium. Cranium. That's an intelligent definition for dickhead. You talking about people hating on you but keep calling James stupid? James is one of the people hating on me. Oh, I'm sorry. Forgive me for giving somebody even a little bit of an ounce of the hatred they give me. Shut the fuck up, bro. You guys always seem to have these random ass, never happening in real life ass dispositions of what the fuck is happening. You guys say stupid shit. This is how y'all sound to me. I saw you whoop that bitch ass, but you're sitting here talking about how people need to stop doing you wrong. And I say to you, yeah, that bitch put her hands on me. So I defended myself and it resulted in me whooping her ass. But somehow me defending myself makes me the bad person. That's how y'all sound to me. That's how stupid y'all sound to me. Who gives a shit? A lot of you are dumb as fuck, bro. And the reason why you're dumb is because you keep trying to demonize me. I didn't do shit to you. So the fact that you keep trying to demonize a person who's not actually in the wrong, it makes you stupid. What's not computing for you? Funny enough, Miss Money, James is hiding people. James is low-key hiding people who actually keep saying stupid shit towards me. That's how stupid I think you are. The fact that I know how to defend myself makes you guys want to actually beat me down more. You guys are the most vile, evil pieces of shit people that I have ever experienced in life. So you guys would much rather be a weak person to actual hatred. You would like me to succumb to that versus me being able to effectively defend myself. It's not me that you're attacking, by the way. These people are demonically led and they're trying to attack the God spirit in my soul. The light of God that I have accepted into my soul. These people are trying to attack me for it. And the fact that the God spirit that's in my soul that protects me shines through and blasts these people away. You guys also now want to attack me again for the fact that I'm able to be protected. You guys are idiots, bro. A fool through and through. No sense at all. If you had a little daughter that was getting bullied by a bunch of girls and she actually was able to defend herself and whoop ass, and then bitches tried to double down and say she deserves to get whooped again because she whooped ass, you will be hot. As a father to that little girl, you will be pissed. You will say this is disgusting behavior. I have never seen this type of evil before. But the fact that it's me and you're trying your hardest to justify your evil towards me, your evil mind, thoughts, opinions towards me, it still doesn't make it right. You're still trying to be a bully through and through. You're still trying your hardest to take something away from me through and through. And it's not going to happen. It's not going to work. Can one of my mods go back and unhide every person James hid out the channel? Let me go ahead and unhide the Mike Jones guy. I'm about to take James' mod though because he keeps hiding people. Give me a second, you guys. Thanks mods for unhiding these people that James did. Report James for harassment. James I can absolutely take James to jail. I can absolutely take James to jail. There's enough evidence to show how much he's been harassing me, trying to ruin my life. He does actually stalk me outside of the lives. Somebody just went to jail for stalking somebody. Gang stalking, when you gather up more than one person and you have group chats about them, you talk shit about them, you try to ruin their life, that also is a crime. So all these people, they think it's hee hee ha ha. Do you want to go to jail? You want to go to jail? Ray, look at how you've given away your energy. I'm really not. I hate when you guys say that stupid shit. If you're an adult amongst people who want to act like children, and you're the teacher and you turn the light off and you address the class, addressing the class isn't giving away your fucking energy. You're an idiot, bro. Do you guys think problems go away all the time when you don't address it? Are you stupid? So you think that if somebody's immature as shit and they keep on gathering more people who wants to join in on the immaturity, do you think you not addressing it is going to make it just completely go away? Somebody has to address it. You are an idiot. Shout out to Mr. Young Solo for the $9.99. I'm so used to him sending $99.99. That's why I said that. My bad. Are you idiots? Like I said, a lot of the people who try me, they're immature. I said this already. I said this when I was doing laundry. A lot of the people who do all this bullshit, they're immature, dumb as fuck, emotional as hell, demonic, personality disorders, mental health issues. They're the people who try this bullshit. A healthy state of person, a healthy minded person, a person who just likes peace and minding their business. They don't do the bullshit that these people do. Joel, he said, yeah, he wants to go to jail before he got timed out. He can go to jail. If he thinks this is a game, he's not going to be laughing when he get that mugshot. I'm confused on what's going on here. I'm giving a PSA I'm addressing motherfuckers who think this shit is a game. And certain people are trying to say that I am expending my energy. They think my blood pressure is up because of the way I talk. These people who are saying this shit to me, they haven't experienced life for real. They haven't experienced life for real. They think me talking like this means I'm stressed. They would be stressed. Y'all are dumb as shit. Y'all are undeserving of anything that has something to do with me. Most of the people who leave comments, they're immature idiots with no fucking life. You do not deserve me, my energy. You don't even deserve to be able to get a glance of my beauty, of my face. You don't actually deserve hearing wisdom because you can't acknowledge it for it. You're not even in a place of your life where this shit even seems remotely relevant to you or usable. Me talking to you feels like I'm wasting my energy because you're rejecting it as foolishness. So yeah, when I speak, a fool laughs. Fools despise wisdom. That's in the Bible. That's in the Bible. So of course you think you look at this as stupid shit. You're dumb. I do this shit all the fucking time, bro. I do this shit all the fucking time, bro. The difference between me and you is that you have to fight to have your peace. I already have peace. You have to fight to have peace. I already have peace. The only reason why I open my mouth is to set shit straight, which is a difference between being stressed out and having energy. Somebody tried to lie and say I have sores on my mouth. Your mother's a dick sucker, bro. You're the dick sucker. Ain't no fucking sore in my mouth, bro. Are you a fucking idiot? Do you guys see the stupidity that's on my fucking page, bro? Do you guys see the stupidity on my fucking page, bro? Oh, okay. Not just me. Motherfuckers get mad when they try to rage bait you and you make them look stupid by just talking. That's what's happening. Motherfuckers look stupid when they start talking. Open up their mouth. Shut the fuck up. These little broke ass little kids. These little broke ass little kids, they want to jump up and start a war with somebody like myself. You can get beat the fuck up. Shout out to Knights for that's an amazing gift. You gave me the GOAT #1 gift. Thank you. I feel like that's my first time seeing it, at least tonight. Motherfuckers get the consequence that they're looking for by trying me. If you thought I was the weakest link to try, that's exactly why you keep getting shut the fuck down. That's exactly why you keep getting shut the fuck down. Who told you to try it with me? Nobody told you to do that shit. But it always takes one good time to get shut the fuck down for you to sit down and realize some bullshit, huh? You don't fucking know me. You don't know shit about me. Don't let this cute, youthful looking face fool you, ho. Do I think I'm the shit? I know that I am. And you know that I know that I am because you know it too. And that's what's bothering you. You wish that you could do something about it. You can't do shit about it. What the fuck can you do about it? Tell me. What the actual fuck are you going to do about it? Oh, okay. Is there anybody new who would like to be in the position of somebody who got shut down? It looks like you don't have anything to address but your attitude. People is mad at my attitude on my page when I defend myself against a fucking hater. Oh, wow. Oh, wow. Oh, wow. Mike don't have any ounce of masculinity in him, so me acting like this, it disturbs him. Mike would love to believe that I'm operating from an emotional place because he has no logic or masculinity in him. Shrimp dick nigga. You might as well have a period. As tiny as that shit, you got a clip between your legs, boy. How tiny that shit is. A woman who's willing to be about that business is the most wifey material in my opinion. We get shits done. We get shit done. More masculine energy than these lazy hoes on my fucking page. Talking shit towards me because of it. Could you imagine this is a regular phase of me speaking and somebody is contributing it to having an attitude? I get shit done in real life. Maybe that's exactly why I get money too. Maybe my masculine energy gets me money. Some shit that maybe you can't really all the way relate to. Girl, you're so pretty, man. Fuck the shit talkers. Can I get a shout out? Shout out to you. Shout out to you, Jesse. Could you imagine you need to leverage your beauty off of how I look? Any bitch saying she look prettier than me is the ugliest bitch with no profile picture. By the way, no profile picture. You're the ugliest bitch up here. I don't care if I sound like I just won $1 million. You're still not going to try that shit with me. Oh. Oh. Oh.
Yo, hey, Troy. What you doing, mama?
Where y'all take Where y'all take him? Where y'all take him?
What's up, baby?
Hey, baby. Hey, baby. What you doing?
I'm at Waterside. You can't talk. You can't say no. What? You talk to? Y'all niggas stop playing with you. You hear me? What's up, baby?
Hey, I just was calling you because I knew you got off.
Oh, yeah. I'm fucking around this, man. I'm fucking around again. I'm at Waterside.
True. Just hit me when you're done, I guess. Unless, like...
Let me get on this phone. Let me call you. Give me 3 seconds. I'm going to call you right back.
Okay.
2 minutes.
Okay.
2 minutes.
Okay.
2 minutes.
2 minutes. Anyways, she switched personalities so quickly. I was never pissed. I don't know why people be thinking I'm pissed because I talk like this. Just because I talk like this doesn't mean I'm pissed. That's what I keep trying to tell y'all. Y'all keep thinking I'm switching personalities. I'm just talking in a tone. What the fuck is wrong with y'all? Let me get my live back up. I've been telling y'all are stupid as shit, bro. And y'all don't want to sit here and listen to what I mean. That's on you. You think you know me. You don't know me, though. That's a your problem. Because I talk in this tone, you think that I'm stressed. Are you fucking dumb, bro? And then when I talk to somebody else who don't need to get talked to like this, you think that I'm switching my personality. It's a tone. The fuck? Girl, when he doing talking to the other girl? He's outside with his boys. They're not even in the club yet. He ain't talking to no other girl. If he is, then I guess. I don't know what he would gain out of it. It's normal. We thought you were angry. Come on. I've been telling y'all I wasn't angry. That's on you. The fuck? Nigga was in here talking about some. I think she's on her period, guys. Are you fucking dumb? I would slap the bitch out that nigga. I'll slap the bitchness out of that nigga. Hey, Brayden, how are you? Oh, he cheating tonight at the club. Wow, y'all are dumb as shits. Y'all are dumb as shits. I think it would make you happy to feel like I was getting cheated on. Would that make you feel so happy? You'll feel like you're not the only bitch that gets cheated on in America. You're not the only nigga that keeps getting cheated on. I think that would make you feel happy about your life. Black Man Diddy, how are you? Niggas be wishing shit on you that they go through. And that's why he's cheating on you. Wow, you must get cheated on a lot. Everybody doesn't have that experience, bitch. You dumb. I know what angry is. You just justifying and hiding shit. If I'm angry, how was I able to have that conversation? And people say, oh, she switched up. I never switched up. It's a tonality. Are you fucking dumb? What the fuck is wrong with y'all? I can tell you guys what the fuck is happening, and you decide to be stubborn and say it's not the case. Will continuously be confused when you see how much is not the fucking case. This is the tone that you have when somebody's talking to you and they're idiots. Somebody said it's the name calling. Has anybody ever said the dumbest shit to you in your life? And you talk to them like you're the dumbest human being in life. That's the tonality here. But if I was talking to you guys like this, and I said you're a dumbass, shut the fuck up, you don't know what you're talking about, I think this tone is a little bit more digestible for you. This tone right here is more digestible for you. Because humans, I forgot how simple that you humans are. If I were to talk in this tone and I say, hey, I think you're an idiot, but thank you, goodbye. If I talk in this tone though, now you feel like I'm not as whatever the fuck you try to say. EJ is saying I'm ghetto fabulous. A white man that has never been around black women for 5,000 years, Alex, there you go. Whenever people try to say I'm being ghetto, I know for a fact they're either the corniest black nigga in the fucking neighborhood and or they're a nigga who has never been around black people. Nothing about me is actually ghetto. I don't even have a ghetto name. My name gets put into a recruiting office. Motherfuckers just hire me to be the leader. Nothing about me gives ghetto. If you equate attitude with ratchetness and ghetto, oh, okay. Oh, it makes sense. It makes sense. Again, you sound like you're a little bit off in life. You don't seem like you actually had proper experiences in life. Just prejudice in your mind. Real question though, why do you speak as if you sit in a position higher than others? Because I do. That's why they're angry. Because I do. I didn't put myself there. But when people notice it, guess what they try to do? They try to remove me from it. They try to humble me. If I actually put myself there, it'll be a little bit different. I never put myself there. The Most High God did. And that's what they have a problem with. So the reason why I have to talk to them from the throne and the seat that I have been placed in is because of exactly that. Motherfuckers think that it's their job to take me away from it because they notice it. You would think that I was going around actually being in it. So because people want to talk to me like they're the boss, bitch, sit the fuck down. You better act like you got some sense. The real boss is in the fucking building in. When people want to act like stupid people, when people want to act like they don't have no common sense, and you check their ass, and people try to make you the villain, oh the fuck well. Who the fuck gives a fuck? I'm not going to, and nothing about my life is going to change negatively because of it. She said, Jewel, you thirsty? We should knock back a shot because I'm sober as fuck now. That little shot that I took earlier, oh, you already know it's gone. Oh, yeah, the clock is going to go forward in 20 minutes. In 20 minutes, the clock, ooh. Hey, Miss Bunny, Doug going to have to get out that club faster. Miss Bunny, look, the clock is about to go forward 1 hour, so Doug about to have 1 hour less to be outside. That man gonna be in the club. It's gonna go from 11:59 to 1 a.m. He only gonna have 1 hour to be outside. Doug needs to move from feet. Move the feet. Exactly. Exactly. I need me a white man, James. Okay, I'm looking for it. White man love me. Turn out the lights. I'm looking for. Shot time. Let's take the shot, y'all. Let's take the shot. I think I'm done addressing the haters. I think a lot of them have subsided and stopped fucking talking to me, which is what they should have been doing from the beginning. So, W for all the haters to stop fucking talking to me in the chat. Thank you. Doug needs to start running his ass home quick. I'm not going to lie. You're absolutely gorgeous. Some really amazing, beautiful eyes and nice thighs, saves lives, and all that good old country thickness. James is just spamming stupid shit. It's not shot time. It's change your diaper time. What type of weird white kink is that? You are who I'm looking for. Girl, you're pretty as fuck. True. Who did your gender reassessment surgery? I don't know nothing about that. I'm a good old-fashioned women are women, men are men. So I don't know shit about that. You need you a white man. Black Mayho. Who the fuck is Doug? I gotta stop smoking and getting on YouTube. Doug is the chat's favorite. The chat loves Doug, so he's like winning. He's like chat's favorite. Chat's most hated has become James for good reason. So throw that ass back in jail. Huh? Good night, lady, and don't forget your water. I have it right here. I have several waters. Hold on, let's talk about this one right here. I have several waters on deck, so I won't forget the water. Thank you for reminding me. I'm back and my big bag mission is completely done. That's what's up, Brayden. Girl, Blueface would love you. Very beautiful. Doug is a sweetie pie. He's been nice. She's drunk in love. Who the fuck is James? I'm old enough to remember Doug Fooney. Oil field cash spins. Oil field. We love Doug because he makes Jewel happy. He does. How do you speak blessings for the Lord but do not love your neighbor? I feel like there's a certain type of love that people in the church confuse, because people in the church, they allow people to be tolerated. They allow people to tolerate abuse. That's not the love of God. When have you ever seen the love of God tolerate evil and prolong it forever? The Most High God is not that patient. As soon as you start to take for granted God's patient nature and God's loving people, vengeance is his. He will repay. And because I pray that prayer into action and I pray against evil, that doesn't mean that I don't love my neighbor. I probably do love my neighbor. I'm trying to wipe out evil so that way goodness cannot be succumbed to evil unprovoked. Are you good? Are you good? Are you cool? These days, it seems like people are exposing themselves for wanting to protect evil these days. These days, it seems to be most people want to protect evil. What's up with that? Where do they do that at? Are you evil yourself? Why are you trying to pray against righteousness coming out on top? Are you evil? You align yourself with wicked people and evil plans and plots. Because that's what it starts to seem like. You're sitting here trying to question God when he says all throughout that good book how much he despises these wicked people and how they act. But for some reason, you're sitting here doing what? Advocating for evil and saying good is wrong? Are you fucking dumb? I don't want to protect evil, but your words or your actions are contradicting. That's because you don't know the nature of God. I bet you if you read that good book, you would think it's contradicting too. You don't know God. So why the fuck are you speaking up for him? When you read that book in the Bible, the Most High God always talks about how much he cares for and loves his people. Yeah, love your neighbor. He never said allow evilness to prolong. He said you will love what I love and hate what I hate. So if God hates evil, He never told us to lay down in bed and snuggle up with evil fucking doers and just keep turning the cheek and just be their little bitch. Where did you read that at? Where did you read that at? Where did you read the Most High God say, and while evil was being done in the town, I loved it. And I wanted God's people to love their neighbor in their evil. No, that's not what he's talking about. You don't know the nature of God, so stop talking to me about as if I'm contradicting myself. Only with your eyes will you see the reward of the what? The wicked. You're dumb as shit if you think the Most High God is pacifying evildoers. The reason why evildoers keep having slaps on the wrist is because motherfuckers like you is saying, oh, well, I need to love my neighbor, so if they're doing evil, I'm going to turn the other cheek instead of getting in the field, opening up your prayer closet, praying against that bullshit. You're not praying above you're not praying and covering your neighborhood when it comes to evil. God, protect this neighborhood from evil. You're not doing shit like that. You're not interceding for shit. That's why you don't understand what's happening here in the spiritual world. You're sitting here being passive towards evil. That's why there's so much evil. Everybody is passive towards it. Are you dumb as shit? Maybe it'll be more justice happening if you would get in the fucking field for once. But instead, you're talking against others who actually are making a fucking difference. You're dumb as shit. I should rebuke your ass too for being ignorant as shit like that. Are you fucking dumb, bro? Somebody tried to say nobody knows me. Are you talking about me? Jesus got down on his hands and knees and washed the feet of a prostitute. And we're supposed to carry... The prostitute wasn't doing evil towards people. I'm sorry. When Jesus met the prostitute, she surrendered her spirit unto Jesus. She recognized him for God, and she surrendered her spirit unto him. That means that she was humble. She was able to receive Jesus because she was humble. When motherfuckers are evil, guess what God said to his people? Go into that city and wipe them all out. Spare no woman and child. Wipe out the whole lineage. Wipe out the whole people that's doing evil. Are we talking about the same God who was saying that too? We are. So why in the fuck are you talking to me and making it seem as if the Most High God is happy with evil that's happening? The people who God spares is the people who are humble and submit their spirit unto him. Are you fucking dumb? You don't know God. That's your problem. Oh, that's your problem. You don't fucking know God. So shut the fuck up, bro. Sitting here trying to talk to me like I'm doing some shit wrong. Mind you, I'm the one that's sitting here actually making a fucking difference. Y'all generations before you have been passive towards evil. That's the stupid mindset that has evil so rampant today. If you would actually make a fucking difference for once, get at least in your spiritual bag and pray against evil, maybe some of this shit would get restricted in the spiritual realm. Maybe we'll see less of it in the spiritual realm. And if you have a fucking problem with the way that I fucking talk, Kimberly, respectfully, go somewhere else. This is not fucking Jensen Franklin on Sunday morning. You can go listen to him tomorrow or whenever the fuck he comes on. Respectfully, though. Because I like him. I like listening to his messages whenever I get a chance. So respectfully. If you don't like my cussing, oh well, I'm a human fucking being, bro. I'm not even a person actually in church. All I'm offering is what the fuck I know. And if this is the only last resort way that the Most High God can get some sense and reach your ass, anybody, this is the only fucking way that he can do it. If you cannot recognize Jesus' spirit and what he's actually trying to do and accomplish here, it's because you're out of touch. You're trying to shoot the messenger. Oh, didn't they do that to Jesus? They killed him. Oh, okay. Don't be so fucking religious on my page when I'm not religious. Don't come on my page with that religious bullshit, bro. Don't do it. I hate that spirit so bad. I hate the religious spirit so fucking bad, bro. Because you can do everything right, and the religious spirit is still going to find a way to make you wrong. So if you don't like the way I talk, kindly see yourself off the page. It's not going to hurt me none. I've been told you guys, I'm not for everybody. If you want me digestible amongst the masses as if I'm in a pulpit, I'm not in no fucking pulpit. All I'm doing is sharing with you guys what I know based off of my relationship with God. Are you fucking dumb? Some shit that you're not even doing. Somebody said Jesus didn't like religion either. Thank you. Thank you. Some common sense in the fucking building, bro. And that came from a baddie. I can tell by her Abby. So I don't understand what people's, like, I think you guys just want to shoot the messenger. I think that stems from something either religious spirited, which I think is hatred. I think religious spirited people, I don't think they actually know God. I think it's the fault of the American culture. I think so too. You still must honor Lord with your wholesome words. I try my best. I try my best, and that's what I can offer right now. When you tell the Most High God to use you, he will use you. He don't care about none of that. The Most High God loves to use the unlikely, the unqualified, the unpolished, the rugged. The Most High God loves to use those people because he loves to shut up these pretentious people who feel like God can only show up like this. God can only be used like this. God can only look like that. He loves to shut you guys up. He loves it. That's why he always chooses the unlikelies. You ever read that several times in the book? He chooses the unlikelies. They don't always do the right thing, but their heart is so pure that they're able to be used by God. Oh my God. Oh my God. Daniel did what? David did what? David did so many things that the church would have clutched their pearls at. And God loved him. God loved him so much. Peter was probably a cussing sailor, and God still loved him so much. Peter denied Jesus 3 times, and God still loved him so much. So what exactly is your point here? Do you want me to have the charismatic voice of the Holy Spirit to listen and quiet your hearts? Do you want me to have a manipulative voice? And Spirit, he's calling out to you today. Do you want me to talk like this to be digestible to you? You want me to be fake, religious? I'm not in a pulpit. So leave me the fuck alone, bro. Like, what is wrong with these people? Okay, street gospel then, street gospel. You better be able to take the good with the bad. Take the good with the bad. Because just like us, our best is as filthy rags. So if my best is still seen as filthy rags, that means who is actually making the difference? It literally almost has nothing to do with me, and it has everything to do with who I'm submitted under that's working through me at all times. That's how you stay humble. That's how you stop trying to feel like it's you and not God. The reason why I know for a fact is God, when people actually get God out of me, is the fact that I know my flaws. Oh, I'm authentic as it comes. God only likes using authentic people. That's how I don't take God's glory. There's no way me up here using all kinds of manner of language is getting the glory. No, it's not me. Are you dumb? Are you dumb? I could never puff up my chest and say, God, I'm doing all of this. I know it. I could never do it. I think that you guys need to really sit down and reevaluate, why do I trigger you so much? A church doesn't save you. Amen. Sounds like you probably read the anti-Bible. Kimberly, it sounds like you're jealous of the fact that I'm more spiritually knowledgeable than what you actually gave me credit for. And you wish that you can strip that away from me by trying to critique the way my messages is coming out. And it's only made you look more foolish. You seem like you're a spiritual narcissist, or at least you're acting like one. I'm sorry, God chooses who he chooses. He calls who he chooses now, and he qualifies them, not Kimberly, that's upset at the fact that you're using this type of language. And then you go as far as dismissing the whole good message to say that I'm reading the anti-Bible. You sound like an idiot, for lack of a better, fluffier word. You cuss more in this live than you cursed in 2005, and now you're making up stupid claims. Okay, you're quite literally an idiot. Quite literally an idiot. So anyways, you are aware that you just some random lady on YouTube with less than 800 subs. I'm sorry, are you on the right channel? This channel has 16,000 people subscribed to it. And my other channel just grew to 700 subs. And I've been on that channel for only a few weeks now. And we have grew that channel up. I'm not just the lady on YouTube. I actually have more accomplishments off of YouTube. I have more accomplishments off of online as a presence in general. I have my own business. I have my own LLC. I help people in real life. I'm actually a good person in society because I know this, because when you're a good soul, you get targeted by evil. And I speak out about that often on my channel. So anybody trying their hardest to try to strip anything away from me, nice try. Good luck. You will not accomplish it. If you're intimidated by me in any bits, you'll be better off saying that than trying your hardest to strip something away from me. If you're intimidated by my confidence, you didn't give it to me. That's why you can't give it. That's why you can't take it away. It doesn't come from conceit of my physical looks and my beauty. If that was the case, I promise you I would embellish my looks with whole bunches of makeup. And I would come in here decked out in some of the finest of linens. I would spend all of my money just for the look and the presentation if I was so conceited and vain. It doesn't stem from that. My mission on earth, I don't think that you will be able to quite conceive it. I don't think you will be able to quite perceive it. God is mysterious. So if God is the one controlling my life, good luck trying to figure that out too. When he told me the mission of my life, it wasn't a conference call for all y'all to get up there so you guys can be like, oh, okay. Oh, God. Oh, okay, God. So that's what you're doing with her? Oh, okay. Oh, so that's why she acts like that. Oh, okay, God. Oh, okay, God. Because you know what? Can I interject? I didn't know what I was looking at. I didn't know. I felt like it was my job to figure out what was her mission. Cause she talks like, it's just cause she talks so like she kind of talks like she's kind of better than everybody. And I just didn't know where it's coming from. So that's why that's her mission on earth, God. Okay, I'm sorry. I didn't know. Touch not your anointed, your prophets no harm. I got it now, God. See, I needed the clarification. Yeah, I'm a nobody. I needed the clarification on what her life mission was. Yeah, it's obvious that she's being used for something. It's obvious that she has a purpose in her life. But me, a nobody, looking on the outside in, I felt like I was entitled to know this. Because if I did, God, when I didn't know that, I thought, you're way too confident. So I need to take that away from you. But now that I'm on the call with you for her life purpose, I think it's awesome. Okay, yeah, okay. That's how y'all act. You're not on that call for my life. Somebody said you're silly. That's how these people act. Like they're supposed to be on the call on every step to know, why do you act like this? Why did you like this? Why did God do this? Why did God make real teen time pretty? Why, God? Why? I need to get to the bottom of this. Are y'all fucking good? I don't think that you guys are good. Jesus has a cell phone. Her mission should be donating the money instead of buying alcohol. You see how people would like to feel like they're supposed to control your life? If God wanted you to be over my life, don't you think that you would be? Oh, okay. Because the minute you start looking to people and you start to fear people instead of fearing God, I think that right there is really backwards. I think that's perverse, actually. I think that's incorrect. I don't think that you should be fearing people. You shouldn't fear people and their judgments in the chat. You shouldn't fear people who want to call you all kinds of things. You shouldn't fear people. You should only fear the living God. Somebody said, I fear you, girl. Look, the Most High God said, I will make nations fear you. If people are, like, I get it. I get it. I feel like you meant that in a very, like, light, playful way. But he did say that. So anyways, I'm going to be on the live for just a little bit. It's 12:01 a.m. Did the clock go forward already? Brayden, hey. Brayden came in and told us some ha. Hey, Brayden. I still haven't threw this back, so we're gonna do it. Let's shift. Can we shift? Can we shift the live now, you guys? I fear crazy people with weapons. Right. Me too. You know that's not what I said. What? You're too nicey sweet. Y'all are sweet. Opinions like are assholes. Everyone got them. I agree. Can we shift the conversation if you guys don't mind? Because I want to have fun, and I am about to take this shot. That other shot has been long gone. Like, long gone. It's 2 a.m. for the clock. Is it 2 a.m.? My clock is saying 12:02. James is calling me. Hello? James is calling and hanging up. My clock is saying 12:02 for East Coast time. Is that correct? It's at 2 a.m. Is it? Depends on the time zone. I'm on New York time. Baby, take a shower. I'm on New York time. Yeah, we can change the conversation. Okay, cool. How was you guys' day today? And I thought you was drinking water. We can call it that. No, they will change it. Oh, they will change it at 2 a.m. You're right. They do that. Dang, Doug is going to be out tonight. Wait, Doug is going to be out tonight. Should I disturb him? Maybe text instead of call him. Throw that wham. City boys ain't white boy, huh? I almost feel like, do I have Venmo? Yes. Brody, welcome to the live. My Venmo is in my description box. If you need help finding it, I'll let you know. Streamlines to people in real mental health issues. This type of reaction to people's behavior that posts when so incredibly messy. What? Am I good at dancing? I do like to dance. But I don't know if I would consider my dancing good. James is bothering me. What's my P.O. box? This is how childish James is, y'all. He's calling me so the live can hear this. Can you tell? Like, this is some childish stuff, bro. Childish, bro. James is 30 something, and he acts like a 15-year-old. When you throw it back is good. How can I call you when I don't even have your phone? Oh, James McDaniel. James McDaniel. I'm sorry to confuse you. There's somebody else named James Bryan that I'm talking about. You think he's a Scorpio? He's an Aquarius. Do you guys remember when I guessed that he was an Aquarius? Turns out I was right. He's actually an Aquarius. I'm finna fuck my... But he do kind of... I would be surprised. He probably has like a Scorpio... He probably has a Scorpio moon, girl. Or a Scorpio Mars. Or Venus. Best time of Libra. You love dancing? That's what's up. Let's throw this back. Oh my God. I thought he said he was a Gemini. No, remember, Catherine, we was guessing. And I think you guessed he was a Gemini. And I said, I don't know. I said, we said Scorpio maybe. And then I was like, I don't think he's a Gemini. I said, Geminis are freaky. I said, I think he's an Aquarius. He gives me air sign vibes. And then when I checked his ID, he's an Aquarius. Ain't nothing wrong with Aquarius. I actually love Aquarius men. Like, I always talk about that on this channel. Like, I love hate. You know what I'm saying? It's like you love them for what they are. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, turns out he's an Aquarius. Maybe I'll do his birth chart and see what his other placements are. You have a Scorpio moon? I like Scorpio moon. I attract Scorpio moon people. I had a dream a winning lottery jackpot ticket is chasing you down. This is your year. Wait, you had a dream that was happening to me? Oh my gosh, I'm gonna screenshot it. Because you said that, maybe I gotta go play some numbers, huh? If you dare, Al. You're doing readings? I actually haven't did readings today. Brody, was you able to see my Venmo? I can do a reading if you like. I'm a Taurus because I'm born May 6th. Taurus in the building. I'm a Taurus as well, May 4th. It rubs the lotion on its skin or else it gets... I feel like I have every sign really in my big three, so I think that's why I kind of get along with a lot of people. And I have a Gemini placement. I think that might be it too. I think James is trying to report the live. So hopefully YouTube knows this and they ignore it. Hopefully YouTube ignores that. Let's throw this back for real. I've been saying it for like 25 minutes. Woo. I feel like talking to a whole bunch of idiots made that go down so smooth. Like, I wasn't necessarily frustrated, but sort of. You know what I'm saying? Was my blood pressure up? I'm not sure. But was it kind of mentally interesting to observe idiots? It made it go down smooth. Bria before because it's a crazy match. Hold on, you guys. Let me delete this app that somebody's calling me on. I really hate when this happens. I hate when it happens. Can you guys hear me now? I had to delete somebody intentionally calls me on a certain app to interrupt my live, so I had to delete the app. W Cancer's luckiest signs in 2026. Hey, I'm an Aquarius Sun, Taurus Moon, and I see why I attracted the Aquarius Sun, Scorpio Moon. I love an Aquarius Sun, Scorpio Moon. And I probably shouldn't, but they intrigue me. They intrigue me so much. I was born in 2010, sadly, but in a couple of years, I'll be 18. That's what's up. That's illegal harassment. More like cybersecurity. I told him I can get him for that, but, you know. James wants my attention so bad. Where's the security? So when James lost his mod, he almost got completely hidden from the channel. And so I had to low-key give him mod. Jury, that's a dark match, Aqua and Scorpio. I know. But you gotta look, Catherine, I keep attracting those kinds. Like, did I attract an Aquarius with a Scorpio moon before? That is a super nefarious person, bro. Like, he's either super lost or he's just super nefarious. So instead of Scorpio moon, he could be Pisces moon. He could be Cancer moon. Cancer moon is the best, I think, as far as for me and my placements. That's the most evil signs. I know. 205 got no wham. Jewel got no wham though. Miss Bunny, so distant. I feel like they match me. Like, I feel like I told the live this before. I said if I was a man, I would be an Aquarius Sun with a Scorpio moon. That's who I would be if I was a man, I think. Miss Bunny, you will never believe who's over on Julrae Official. James the Netflix killer. I was with an Aquarius and I'll never do it again. I've been with a few Aquarius men, and I think the reason why I can tolerate Aquarius men so good is because I grew up with my mom mostly, and my mom's an Aquarius. So I think I'm like low-key super compatible with Aquarius men because my mom's an Aquarius, you know? It's like that energy isn't completely foreign to me. So I think that's why I can like tolerate them better. Jewel hit James. That was my fault, but I did stop. Oh, yeah. It's a silly vanilla. You're okay. You're okay. Astronomical signs are bull crap. Y'all already know there's always going to be somebody who don't believe in it. They always express how much they don't believe in a study. Astrology is a study of stars and how that relates to you as a person. But for some reason, there's somebody who's talking so much shit about it. Could you imagine if there was a study of Minecraft and people are treating it like you look at it as a religion? Somebody's like, you guys are stupid for believing in this Minecraft bullshit. And you're like, what? It's just a group that studies Minecraft. That's how stupid people are with it. Hey, jury official chat. Astrology and astrology used to be combined. I agree. The study of stars, but the study of stars and how it relates to people is how I feel astrology is. Though that's what happens when hoes have social media and too many horny dudes ready to fuck. It's stupid. It's stupid. It's stupid. Could you imagine people who study, I don't know, they have a study of cars, different cars, car parts, all that stuff. And somebody joins a group about car studies and they're like, this is stupid. Shout out to Brody. Brody, I got your test payment on Venmo. They be like, this is stupid. All of you guys believe in this car shit. You're an idiot. And you're like, what the fuck? It's a study of cars. It went, Brody, I got your Venmo. I got your Venmo. Can you guys hear me now? Mint, I'm an Aquarius woman and wouldn't date an Aquarius man again. That Aquarius sun, either Scorpio moon, turned me completely off. He was very dark. Hey, sugar. I ain't mad at it. I ain't mad at it. I feel like, I don't know why. I really do not know why I can tolerate an Aquarius man. But I also have experienced different Scorpio moon men too. It's still muted. Let me try something. I'm exiting out all of my apps. Even this one. Let's go back. Can you guys hear me now? If you can hear me now, let me know. I feel like I have dated both of them like individually. So their darkness level doesn't surprise me. You can hear me now? Good. Thank you. I can hear you guys. You guys can hear me now. This is so far maybe an example of the reasons wine and spirits might have reasons to have people who are drinking reasonably and still appropriate, and especially as a female, different than the people. Poetic mentions. I missed your point because there wasn't necessarily one. Good night for good night. Enjoy 19 school bus. Can you give us a 360? I look high maintenance. One time, this guy I was talking to, this was like years ago. Story time. Story time. Years ago, there was this guy who I was talking with, and me and him hit it off. He had his dad is a pastor of a church locally. You forgot my moon and rising. Cancer moon, Libra rising. So like he told his dad, or Leo or Libra rising. I can't remember. He told his dad, he showed his dad a picture of me. His dad said, "Ooh, that girl high maintenance." He said, "What?" So he told me, he said, "My dad said that you're high maintenance." And I told my mom, I said, "Mom, this guy showed his dad a picture of me, and his dad said I'm high maintenance." My mom laughed. I said, "What does that mean?" I didn't know what that meant at the time. My mom was laughing. She said, "You look like a very put together woman. So even though you're not necessarily high maintenance at the time," she said, "even though you're not, you look like it." And I was like, really? Like, I couldn't wrap my head around it. Like, I was so young. You would be such a good match with a Capricorn. I think so too. My dad's a Capricorn. And Capricorn men treat me very, very nice. The type of men that I think I like, are Aquarius, Aries, Capricorn. Capricorn always spend the money. Who else do I think I like? Libras. I'm sorry, you guys. I already know what's up with the Libra man. Brody. Thank you, Brody. Thanks, Brody. I appreciate you. This is for you. I think I like Libras, but come on. Don't everybody think they like Libras at some point? Don't Libras think they like everybody? I need to stop the Libra stuff. I'm an Aries, and so, okay, she likes men who are max 4 feet tall, round and bald. Miss Buddy is funny, yo. I need to stop on my Libra thing. Like, Libras low-key have me in a chokehold by accident. I think that every time I'm looking to have a good time, a Libra pops up in my life. And I already know what it is. Like, in my head, I already know what this is about. I'm like, no, I can't do this. Somebody says all things, buddy. What the fuck is a Libra? He spelled Libra Lebruh. I'm not a Leo, but there's a missing constellation in Zodiac, Ophiuchus. That's why it doesn't make sense. I have read up about that. Because the stupid thing did a thingy McBobby. I'm attracted to a Libra man, but I think because I'm an Aquarius and I also attract earth signs, it could be my earth moon. Oh, if you're an Aquarius, I'm surprised you don't attract Taurus. I feel like Aquarius and Taurus, they like get each other, but at the same time, if the earth sign Taurus isn't used to the detached nature of Aquarius, that could be a problem point in the relationship. But other than that, they do get each other. I always see Aquariuses with somebody who is like understanding, like Sag, Loki Sag, or the Earth version of Sagittarius, Taurus. The water sign version of Aquarius, I don't know if it exists. I feel like Cancers love Aquarius. Cancers love Aquarius. And Aquarius low-key be breaking Cancer's heart. I love your aesthetic. I hope you have a good night. I'm an Aquarius. Thank you. I hope you have a good night too. I get along with an Aquarius. We just don't argue. We don't argue good together. Really? Why? Virgo in the building. What the fuck is a Scorpo? Aquarius running the show. Cancer and Scorpio. Cancer and Scorpio actually do make a pretty decent pairing, but partly it's because a Cancer low-key is going to be very passive in a way, and the Scorpio is low-key running the show, is what I'm gonna say. The Scorpio is low-key running the show or is allowing the Cancer to run them. There's no in between. Whoever said that is stupid as fuck. I don't know. Just know we both seem to be right this way. What about Ophiuchus? I don't know that much about Ophiuchus. I'm sorry. Braden, it's a star sign depending on your birthday. It depends what sign you have. Somebody said old Scorpio. I like Scorpios, but in my experience of Scorpios, they're always holding my experience. I'm sorry. I don't have a wide experience of Scorpios. Maybe like less than 3 people. Maybe 2 people. Scorpios from Scorpio Libra, that's important too. Scorpio Libra vibe people, they typically are holding on to something from their past, and it's negatively, like their lens of life is filtered through whatever that was. It's such a weird thing to come across, that I came across at least a few times, is them acting like that. Man, what's your opinion? Holds up microphone. What's your thoughts on a Leo? You don't want to know my thoughts on a Leo. I have yet to meet a Leo that is a very mature person. So my thoughts and opinions on Leos might not sound like it's a highly thought. The concept of Leo, who they are, I love them. The concept of Leo, who they are, I love them. First, surface level. Surface level, Leos are alright with me. The nitty gritty of a Leo, some Leos that I have met are very immature and they have a lack of self-awareness. I don't know what it is, but the shadowy nature of a Leo, man and woman, I've noticed. I'm sorry, Leo. The shadowy nature that I have witnessed in a Leo at times is a lack of self-awareness. They have themselves on some type of self-righteousness. They either think they're an amazing good person. They have, it's like weird. Like they have like shackles on their eyes to who they are. They're a victim. So childish, it's insane. They're a victim. It's like, it's unbelievable to see how immature certain low vibrational Leos could be. You're in disbelief that adults, or whatever age they are, they act less than it. Like, it's unbelievable. They expect people to pacify them, and only that. So it's literally about their ego only. Leos are sweet, but I agree. I don't date them. I don't date them either. And every single time I tried to give them the benefit of the doubt, because I had a beautiful relationship with a Leo before. And I loved him a lot at the time. Meet you at the bottom. I got you, Brody. I cared about that man for that time being. It might have been per contact. Sorry. It might have been per that time. This was like years ago, by the way. But sometimes they really have, like, some of the men are mama's boys, because it's like they want to be pacified. They want to suckle on the proverbial tit in their grown age. Like what? So I don't fuck with I don't date Leos. How about that? Leos can be cool. Leos could be look. I'm not gonna say it until I pour a glass. I'm not gonna say it until I pour a glass. I poured the glass. Now I can say it. Let me stop. Whew. Let me put some down. Okay. Leos can be the biggest tricks, though. If that's what you're looking in a man, Leos don't care about spending that paper. A Leo's gonna spend that paper. That's something for sure. What about Virgos? I don't have a lot of experience dating-wise with Virgos. I have friendships with other women Virgos. I don't have a lot of experience with men Virgos. Some things that I have known that might just be stereotypical snapshots of what I see about Virgos. I think sometimes Virgos, they're not stalkers per se, but they do have a foul on you. I'm extremely obsessed with looks. Okay. Virgos might not stalk you, but they do have a file on you somewhere. They know a lot of shit about you. When they're interested in you, a Virgo's gonna know a lot of shit about you. Shout out to Isu for the gift. So Virgos aren't a stalker per se. They do got a foul on you. They know a lot of shit about you. Another thing that I feel about Virgo men, I think Virgo men aren't quick to allow most women. Most Virgo men aren't quick to allow a woman to just like you know how I said Leo men are like tricks? Shout out to Primo for the gift. You know how I said Leo men are like tricks? Virgo men are kind of the opposite. They're not tricks, but when they absolutely make a woman that they care about, they will give her a tight, what I mean by tight, I'm not talking about the amount. They will give her a strict type of budget. They'll give her a strict type of way to spend his money. That's how I think about Virgo men. Virgo women, I think that sometimes Virgos in general, they hide well to some people, to the untrained eye. They hide how unwell they are up here. A Virgo has experienced, I feel like more than the average person, some form of a mental health issue, depression, anxiety. I would even dare I say ADHD. I don't know if it's considered mental health, but I would even say that. I feel like Virgos are such perfectionists. They use so much of this, even though they're an earth sign. Virgos sometimes use this, whether it's in the right way or not. I feel like they suffer at some point in time a mental health issue. What else do I think about Virgos? I don't know about them in a romantic sense, by the way. So I apologize for that. I don't have that information. But this is just some things I think about them. I think they're cool as hell. I think Virgos notice a lot of things. So if you really listen to what a Virgo says, you can almost crack up laugh at what they peep about people, because a Virgo is going to notice something so simple. Like, she gonna say, like, you mention a girl and you say, well, he liked that girl. You remember when we went to her house? That girl, yeah, he liked her, I guess. They dating, so I don't know. Maybe he liked her more than me. A Virgo gonna say, the bitch with the old shades on her fucking lamp. Like, a Virgo is going to notice something, and it's going to be like the smallest detail about some shit. And you're going to crack up laugh because you're going to be like, oh my God, I did notice her bedroom shades was old as fuck. You know what I'm saying? Like, you talk about the bitch that keep wearing those same jeans. Like, Virgo is going to clock some normal shit, and it's going to be matter of fact for them. So I fuck with them for that. Virgos, if you need information, a Virgo got your back. What is my sun? I'm a Taurus. Old shade, she said. The bitch that got the old lamp shades in her house. Virgos sometimes are good at decor. Sometimes Aries are good at decor. Sometimes Virgos are good at decor. Of course, Libras have a good fashion sense stereotype about them. So I know I'm the devil. Nice thighs, beautiful. You're a Capricorn. Capricorns, of course, stereotypically are either really good at money or are just a person who has had a lot of responsibilities. Sometimes I feel bad for Caps. Certain Caps have had a hard life to some extent. Or at least they think that. Facts. Thick. I know I'm the devil. Brayden, sorry, nephew. Aquarius always winning. I like Aquarius for a lot of different reasons. I like the eccentricness. I like the thinking. I like that part. I like the detachedness, believe it or not. Sometimes, y'all know how some men need bitches to shut the fuck up? Sometimes I need a nigga to be detached and to step the fuck away from me. This is why I can tolerate an Aquarius man. Just like how the Aquarius, just how men need the bitches to shut the fuck up, sometimes I need a nigga to step the fuck away. Get the fuck out of my face. Let's knock this down. Ooh, what about the Taurus? What are they known for? Tauruses are known for being freaky as hell secretly. The reason why it's a secret is because ain't nobody thinking the bull grazing in grass is freaky. It's a freaky frog. Tauruses are known for being a little bit freaky under the covers and secret. If you pay attention, Taurus is out loud a freak. But if you don't notice that right away because you're intimidated by the high quality that's oozing off of a Taurus or the down-to-earth nature and the hippie vibe off of a Taurus, if you overlook it, they're freaky. Isn't Dookie a Taurus? Yes, Toon is a Taurus. Tauruses, they seemingly don't have money, but they do have money. It's very confusing sometimes. Sometimes you're confused because you're like, Taurus, I don't see you working a job, but you always have money for food. I'm confused. Somehow Tauruses know how to make a way. Tauruses they know the value of things. So a Taurus will have a Taurus will have an expensive car, but somehow still afford certain, it's really odd. It's really odd. It's really odd. Tauruses are cheap. Tauruses can be frugal. I have met frugal Libras before too. I have met frugal Libras before. And I have met frugal Leos before. But those are the big spenders. Taurus, Libra, and Leos, they can be frugal, but sometimes they're the biggest spenders when it comes down to spending. It's really interesting. Capricorns don't give me frugalness for real that much. They can at times, but Capricorns don't give me frugal. They don't. Creepy ass Taurus. Ooh, not too much on Taurus. What's up, Brayden? How you feeling, Brayden? Brody, I got you, Brody. I could have did all of it, right? Mama Bear. Pat, we call it crab boil. So yeah. You need a man to treat you right? Probably. Who don't need that? Who don't need a man to treat them right? Taurus want everything free, never dating another one again. I'm not going to lie, because I'm a Taurus. Tauruses love to negotiate. You might think a Taurus is always wanting something for free. What sign is Doug? Doug's a Gemini. Doug is a Gemini. Geminis is freaky as hell. Geminis is freaky as hell, bro. Virgos are assholes. I agree. I think a Virgo's shadow side is the fact that they're a bitch and they're an asshole. Gender neutral. The niggas can be bitches and the women can be assholes. That's the shadow aspect of a Virgo. And when a Virgo is a hater, A Virgo being a hater is similar to like a Cancer being a hater. When Cancers and Virgos are haters, it comes off as super shisty and like backhanded and throw rocks, hide your hand. A Cancer is going to become a Cancer when they're a hater. It's because you started to do better than them. Virgos are sneaky. When a Virgo starts to be a hater towards you, they literally are in the shadows just watching you secretly and they're hating on you. Same as with Cancer, but Cancer is doing it because you became better than them all of a sudden. A Cancer does not like when somebody in their circle starts doing well and better than them. That's when the hating games begin. A Virgo starts hating on you because they randomly saw some shit that they didn't agree with and they judged you from that day forward. And so they sneakily are always treating you based off of what the fuck they observed and judged you on. Secretly. They never told you really. They might have asked you about it, but they never pretended to where you can tell that they were judging you. Shout out to the Capricorns. Shout out to the Capricorns. Brody, shout out to you. Hold on. Let me charge this phone right here. You're a Capricorn, and I lost my mom when I was 3. I've been in the oil field since I was 17, and I'm 34 now. I own my home and 200 acres with a 7-acre pond. Patrick, you did well for yourself. Sorry for your loss at a young age. You really did good for yourself. Your mom should be proud. You're about to leave this rude-ass live. Aww. I don't know what makes it so rude to you. I'm telling you guys the pros and cons of different signs. You're a Virgo, and that's real. Listen, to everybody who didn't get offended, shout out to you guys. I like to hear about my sign, and I like to hear about my pros and cons, and I don't get offended by it. Even the shadowiness of other signs, I don't get offended by it. I think it's kind of funny and entertaining, honestly. So, to everybody who's a good sport like that, shout out to you guys. You're a Capricorn, shout out to the Capricorns. I think Capricorn's negative sides... Let me think. What's the negative side of Capricorn? If a Capricorn decides that they're your op, it can get very dark. That's what I think is the shadow. I feel like if a Capricorn decided to be your op, whether it was warranted or not, it doesn't need to be right or not. If a Capricorn decides to be your op, it can just randomly get dark. Like they really embody that devil energy. I don't know what that's about. I'll gift a Capricorn a membership right now. Go. I love the sweet part of Capricorns. A Capricorn has a certain level of, it's a certain type of loyalty a Capricorn can give you that, not to say the other earth signs can't give you, but it feels different because it feels like a Capricorn is easy to tell them. It's easy for a Capricorn to express what they do and don't like. So when they give you the loyalty, they give you the love, you feel it if you're able to recognize it. Caps are the devil card in the tarot. Yes. You're a Capricorn? Shout out to all the Caps on the live. My dad's a Capricorn, so of course you guys have a special place in my heart. Capricorn men are kind of gentlemen to me. A Capricorn man, they treat my energy like a gentleman, and I always loved it. I always love it. That's why I do you like that. I know you. For God created the whole world that he gave his only begotten son, that who's not fear them. Amen. Most reliable and calm. Yeah. Look. A Capricorn is an emotional sign. Hear me out. Capricorns are an emotional sign. They're like a rigid, rugged Cancer. A Capricorn is a rigid, rugged Cancer that's not secretly manipulative. If they are manipulative, they're more overt, in my opinion. A Capricorn will be dominantly manipulative if that is their lane. A Cancer will be secretly manipulative. Shout out to Tony. Shout out to Tony. He sent a gift of a membership to one lucky person. I think it's Phil. Phil, I don't know if he's on the live tonight, but shout out to Phil. He got it. A Cancer, when they're manipulative, they're covert. When a Capricorn is manipulative, he is trying to dominate you. You feel it. You can feel the domination. Even if you can't conceptualize he's dominating you, you feel it. Boga, stop. Cancers are sweeter. Cancers do have a loving nature, and I'm not gonna lie, Caps have a loving nature to some extent too. Aries, I'm a little bit biased. I love Aries a little bit, okay? So I'm a little biased. Aries, they're the boss. This is where my biasness sits in. Aries are the boss. Aries are crybabies to me, though. I feel like Aries can have tantrums, and they're more crybaby than the stereotype of a Cancer. I feel like Cancers get the crybaby trope, but honestly, low-key, Aries are the berries. Aries are low-key the crybabies to me. They just do it in a different way. They're more aggressive instead of boo-hoo right away. But don't get it wrong, Aries do be boo-hooey in their feelings too. I love Aries. They are the boss because they said so. You know what I'm saying? Okay, Aries, you're the boss. Aries are funny. They're jokesters. A lot of times, Aries are jokesters. They don't take things serious. They're the baby of the Zodiac. Look like you feel good inside. I do. I do. You still hold doors open for women? That's what's up. Geminis. I love a good Gemini. So you know how I said Aries are the jokesters? I feel like as a Taurus sandwiched in between Aries and Geminis, we have fun with our neighbors. Hold on. So a Taurus has fun with their neighbors or conflict. It just depends. It just depends. For me, I have fun with my neighbors. Aries don't take nothing serious. They're a little hot-headed, temper, you know what I'm saying? A Gemini is just funny as hell. A Gemini either plays too much, like a brother that tickles you after you say, stop tickling me, and you want to punch them in the face. Or they're just the right amount of playing with you, and you can really have fun with them. You know what I'm talking about? They're freaky as hell, secretly and low-key openly, depending on what Gemini. And Geminis always have something to talk about, whether it's gossip because somehow they know about what's happening, or they're just able to just say the right thing to you. Everybody has fun with Geminis. I think so. You either have fun with Geminis or they play too much to the point where you want to beat them up. But it just depends on your tolerance. James, do it with my, like a good boy. Mr. Steven. I'm passing on all Leos and Aries. I'm going to be with you on that. I'm sorry. I love Leos from a distance. I can only love Leos from a distance. I don't have a problem with them, but when they're too close to me, I gotta hiss. Ma'am, your hair looks very cute and curly, and your nails look very scary. Thanks, Orion. Man, same. I love the idea of a Leo over there. You know what I'm talking about? When they get closer and closer, I get defensive. I have to. Jury, Alex Bros, my friend, tell him he dumb. Alex Bros, you Jacob friend, you dumb. Mr. Bunny, I don't are people. What? Aren't Taurus freaky too? So the tea about Taurus is that they are freaky secretly. I feel like it's not a secret. Chris Brown is a Taurus. How secret? All his songs is love. All his songs, he's talking about something freaky as hell. He's talking about freaky shit in all his songs. Tauruses are secretly freaky as hell. And what else do I think about Taurus? I think Tauruses, they can really put you onto something. And when Taurus puts you onto something, you really almost, you feel like you're a part of something elite to the point where you might hold it as elite amongst other people. Does that make sense? A Taurus puts you onto a certain type of food. Oh, it'd be simple. Oh, put Dijon mustard on this chicken sandwich. Turkey sandwich. Put Dijon mustard on this turkey sandwich. A Taurus can say something so simple like that to you, and it changes the trajectory of your life. Taurus is secretly freaky, but Gemini is openly freaky. I agree. So when a Taurus puts you onto these random little things, these gems, you hold on to it with your life, and it becomes a part of your personality. Since when does Dijon Mustard become a part of your personality? It doesn't. Until you ran into that Taurus. Hopefully Brayden Miss J won't tolerate abuse towards me. I tolerate abuse towards Mr. Bunny because he's fake. I've heard that your biggest heartbreaker is Sag. They say that Taurus heartbreaker is Sag. It just depends. A naive Taurus, yes. A Taurus that doesn't know any better, yes. It would happen to the best of us. A Sagittarius is almost everything we low-key want. Shout out to Thony for the gift. I love that. What is that? Shout out to Thony for the power potion. That looks so cute. I love it. I dated a Sag, and it's so easy to be so captivated by them. They're literally almost everything that you want. You can explore with them. All the things that you're stereotypically the opposite of, a Sag makes up for it. So if a Taurus is low-key homebody, you're going to run into a Sag and he's going to want adventure. Come here. Vacation. Let's go here. Let's do that. And you're going to love the contrast. So a Sag can meet your, as a Taurus, a Sag can meet your freak. So you're also going to love them in that department. You're going to be cool as hell because they're good as, Sag are players though, but good providers. And a Taurus understands it. A Taurus might not like it, they understand it. At some point they understand it, whether it's after the fact or whatever. But a lot of times Sag and Taurus, they're not super different because they can complement each other. Although a Taurus is going to want this to keep going, and maybe a Sag is not capable of living up to either Taurus's standards to keep it going, or the Sag doesn't necessarily want to keep it going. Those two things are typically the breaking point in the relationship. Either Sag doesn't meet Taurus standards, so Taurus walks away, or the Sag walks away because the Sag wants to explore some more. That's, in my opinion, those are the two main breaking points in what makes those two not work. Or they're too different. Some Sag and Tauruses are just too different that it works for a little bit, but not forever. Why do people believe in this foolishness? They just do. Golden age loading. You're an Aries? Shout out to the Aries in the chat. Yo, Rusty, Mr. Bunny. Oh, whatever. You almost look like... I don't look like that person. I really don't look like that person at all. That person looks like they have Down syndrome. I do not look like that celebrity that looks like she has Down syndrome. Please don't. On God, I'm a Taurus and my Sagittarius baby mama is a hoe. Every Taurus that deals with a Sag thinks the Sag is a hoe. I'm trying to... Cheers, Jules. Brody, you want me to take this shot back? 10 body people know not to play with me. I heard there's a change of a Sag. What do I think about two females together? One Gemini, the other Virgo. I think that the Gemini needs to be careful. The Gemini needs to be a little careful because the Virgo is going to love the Gemini to a certain extent. The Gemini can get on the Virgo's nerves. So the Gemini needs to be able to pay attention to how Virgo feels, because Virgo is going to express, maybe when it's too late, maybe when it's a fed up point, Virgo is going to express when they're fed up. So Gemini needs to pay attention to that. But absolutely a Gemini and a Virgo can get along. Geminis and Virgos, they love each other. What? It's almost, I feel like it's almost a perfect relationship because y'all are good friends first. So, but Virgos is judging the shit out you. You know when the Virgo loves you when they're trying to fix your life. That might be offensive to certain Geminis if you don't understand Virgo's love language. When Virgo is trying to quote unquote fix you, Virgo loves you. Shout out to Isu for the gift. If a Virgo's not trying to fix your life, they don't care about you. So see the signs for what it is. If a Gemini is not trying you, do they even give a fuck about you? They can't be themselves. They don't give a fuck. It's actually the opposite, though, personally. Definitely the opposite. Well, somebody has their testimony in the chat. Shout out to Isu for the gift. Brody, I'm going to knock back this a little bit. Who's a good match for Capricorn? Capricorns do good with a person that's going to listen. Unpopular opinion, a Capricorn does good with somebody who's going to listen to them. They have to be low-key the boss, like an Aries in a way, but a little bit more like a daddy disciplinary. So a Cap is going to do good with a submissive, if it's a man, a submissive woman. So Cancer, Taurus, you don't like that I said that, I'm sorry. Cancer, Taurus, and they might be very attracted to a Libra. Maybe an Aquarius, and maybe a Sag. Shout out to Isu for the gift. It's not to say that they can't date in between, but I feel like those signs are going to make the Cap feel a little bit safe to be with them. You got to be a child to base real life situation over zodiac signs. A Scorpio might be okay in the beginning for a Cap, but if the Scorpio is too secretive and a Cap catches on to that, the Cap is not going to like that person that much. They might love the person, but they're not going to want to be tied to them in that certain way. Jury, Ice Spice low-key has a pickleball cover in Cheetos as hair. I wish that you guys would not mention that person because I don't particularly care for that person. So let's not mention that person anymore. Okay? The Down syndrome celebrity, let's not mention that. But I see. You can't handle the truth, Brayden. Libras are fun peacemakers, but too much in denial. The shadow side of a Libra, they don't quote unquote know themselves because they're always trying to appeal to everybody. Libra, why are you trying to make everybody like you? Who are you, Libra? So 1 minute over there, you're this person, but when you're over here, you're that person, and when you're over here. Libra, sit down for a second. Shout out to Isu. Libra, why are you trying to appeal to everybody, but you can't tell who don't like you? You try to make sure everybody like you, but in all of that, you can't tell who don't like you? That part tripped me out. A Gemini know who don't like them. Shout out to Isu for the gift. Most Geminis, as an air sign as an example, most Geminis can tell who don't like them. Geminis almost automatically know, typically. It's a contrast. Some of them don't. Typically, Geminis can tell right away who don't like them. Libras can't. Libras are blind as that. A Libra be chilling with they op, laughing with them. Shout out to Isu for the gift. That's how I think about it. Libras feel like they're getting along with everybody to the point where they don't recognize that everybody doesn't like them though. That's their shortcoming. Aries, how does Aries react with people? Aries can typically get along with people, but Aries get along with people who can handle their bluntness and or their kind of innocence, their kind of, to some people, immaturity, naivety. Those people who can handle that can handle an Aries. Somebody who's too offended cannot be with an Aries, in my opinion. You're so loving and trying to keep harmony. Sometimes you can refuse to see the problems and avoid confrontation. I agree. You was born April 7th. Kevon James. Shout out to Isu for the gift. Let's knock this back, Brody. What you think? Cheers. Oh, I'm seeing your comment late. Let's knock it back. It's a little corner. Let's knock it back. Ooh, Cancer. Cancers are the sweetie pie, secretly evil motherfuckers. A Cancer is a secretly evil, vengeful motherfucker. What is going on? I get along with Cancers, by the way, so I love you guys. But I know about y'all's secret side that only comes out sometimes. I know about the side that comes out when you're drunk. I know about her. She is an evil bitch. Cancer, that secret side that comes out of you guys when you guys are only intoxicated, she's an evil bitch. She's manipulative as fuck. She turns on the tears when she needs to. She's an evil bitch. And she live her life, we love and hate hard like Scorpios. She is the type of person, a Cancer man and woman. They're the type of people that because they're 90% in the cosplay of the sweetness of them, when people react to them in a nasty way, even if it's unprovoked, Cancers are so offended because Cancers see themselves as an angel. Cancers see themselves as such angels to the point where even though a part of their personality is secretly evil, when other evil people do evil unto them, they're so victims. Why would somebody be Cancer? Let's be for real. You have that in you too. You got that dog in you too, Cancer. Stop. I don't know why Cancers do that. You guys are angels. Y'all feel everything, but why don't y'all feel yourselves when y'all are being evil too? Secretly. I can clock when a Cancer being evil though. I can clock it. Mr. Steven, every time I got seafood. You guys, I'm lit. I'm lit. You act like every zodiac sign doesn't have that in them. For those who do not know their whole charts, I think it will be easy for you to not completely understand what I'm talking about. These are generalized statements per one aspect of a zodiac chart. So, of course, a Cancer sun with a freaking Gemini moon is going to be different than a Cancer sun with a Taurus moon. We understand that, but we're generalizing little snapshots that may or may not resonate with everybody as a whole. We know that. We know that. You're so on point with Cancer. I attract Cancers, and I have a Cancer moon myself, so imagine. I attract Cancers, but at the same time, a Cancer sun person is different than a Cancer moon person. I feel like Cancer moon individuals, they just feel intensely. But they don't necessarily act exactly like a Cancer sun, but they do feel intensely. Cancers might be extremely dark when we are uninvolved, but when you meet a sweet and loving evolved Cancer, they will give you everything in the world to show you their love. Catherine, I agree. I'm going to say this too. Catherine, when you meet a stranger that's a Cancer, typically you experience the superficial aspect of that as well. It's when you get a little deeper with them and they get deeper with you. That's when they kind of, it's not that they change or switch, but that's when you're able to be close enough to see a hidden nature. Because Cancers are crabs. The outside is hard. So they're going to show you what's on the outside. But the way that you see what's inside a Cancer for real, the good and the bad and the ugly, or just all good or whatever, is by being closer to them to see. So it just depends, I feel like, in that aspect. Sometimes the surface level of Cancer is exactly a beautiful experience. Like, you would never have a bad thing to say about them. You love them, protect them down. And that's legit too. Shout out to David for the gift. Yeah, we don't open up to everyone. Yeah. I feel like I like that Cancers protect themselves in that way though, because realistically, I agree. But then again, I have a Cancer moon, so that's probably why I agree. But for me, of course, I agree. They don't know, Cancer don't know you like that. They don't have to open up to you. That's just how I feel. You ain't refill yet? I be moving when y'all be talking at the same time, I think. Yo, Pat, every time my fan cooked growing up, I can tell you we had so much food. I was waiting for another family to show up next Friday the 13th. So, yeah. Whew. How do you work out your sun and moon? I feel like my personal sun and moon are like soulmates. My sun and moon are low-key soulmates, so they get along very well. But put a sun and moon as an example in the chat, and I can tell you, I can expand upon it. They trying to get you drunk? I'm so close to being very lit, by the way. Let's go ahead and knock this back. Put sun and moons as an example in the chat. If your sun and moon or somebody else that you know, put their sun and moon in the chat. I'll tell you guys a little bit about something about it. What I think, if I don't know for sure, if I studied it, what I learned. Yes, you're so right. Yeah. So yeah, some people's sun and moons are complete polar opposites. I think those people are cool because Cancer sun, your moon is Libra. Awesome. Cancers love Libra. So your sun and moon are in love with each other too, by the way. I mean, Libras are in love with Cancers, by the way. Cancers can break Libras' hearts, believe it or not. So your brother's Aries sun and Gemini moon. I love when people have sun and moons that are compatible with each other. Even if they're opposites, you got to understand that they're still compatible with each other because you're able to have the things that you lack in your sun and your moon and vice versa. So I think that makes a beautiful pairing. So for instance, let's do Cancers and Libra though. So Cancer sun, Libra moon. Libra moons are people who they attract. Libra moons attract so easily. Cancer suns, when they're able to tap into a certain level of power, they can for sure hone this in a very mystical way. Facts, yeah, they love me, but Libras are so surface level, I get bored fast. A Cancer placement can really hone in and almost magnify, in my opinion, the other placements in your chart. So for Cancer sun and Libra moon people are some people who I actually love Libra moon people because you guys have a way of being able to attract all kinds of people, and you're able to almost make people feel seen in a way, and it's like people gravitate towards y'all whether you guys welcome that energy or not. In my experience, the last Libra moon I attracted was a Scorpio sun person, and I really loved them, and I could tell that person automatically had a love for me, and I think it's because I have a Libra in my big three too. So I think that me recognizing people with Libras in their big three, it's typically like recognizing almost like a kin. Shout out to Demina. I'm sorry, Damon here for the gift. It's almost like meeting a kindred spirit for me. Whenever I meet people, y'all see how whenever I meet people with the similar, so yeah, I don't see the point of wine. Shout out to you guys. Let's go ahead and knock this back. You're so juicy. God bless your mother. Sagittarius have philosophy of religion. Sagittarius, I feel like they're the sign that notoriously knows better, doesn't do better, but somehow get lucky. How many people you know better, don't do better, but somehow get away with the BS that they get caught up in? In my opinion, that's the personification of a Sagittarius. A Sagittarius is the person that gets pulled over by the police drunk, somehow talks themselves out of the ticket, and they just talk to you about how you shouldn't drink and drive. In my opinion, that is the embodiment of Sagittarius. Always in some BS, somehow getting themselves out of it. You knew better, you didn't do better, but you got away with it. How, Sag? How? They laughed somebody out the draws. They did something. Somehow, some way, Jupiter was on their side and Jupiter bailed them out. That's how I think about Sag. Jules, I broke my leg. Elijah, what happened? Sun, Cancer, Moon, Gemini. Somebody with a Cancer sun and a Gemini moon. The Gemini moon makes you a little bit either bipolar or slightly neurotic at times if you're not completely expressing your creativity. I feel like people with Gemini moons need to have an expressive outlet. And a lot of times they're either highly creative or they just need to express themselves. Expressing yourself can come out in art, but it can also come out in just a verbal way. As long as a Gemini moon is able to express themselves and feel like they're being acknowledged, heard, listened to in some type of way, appreciated in some type of way, they do the best in that type of environment. And with Cancer, Cancers are so sensitive, they really do the best in that type of environment. Taurus sun, Pisces moon. A Taurus sun, Pisces moon is a very sensitive soul. That is a highly sensitive soul person. That person loves all the things of Taurus, but deep down, their Pisces moon is constantly picking up on, hitting little signs and cues. They know a little bit things that they shouldn't know. even if they don't know how they know, somehow they know. They might second guess it, but somehow they know. I feel like a Taurus Sun Pisces Moon person, they need to have an outlet as well, but their outlet typically needs to involve self-acceptance. A Taurus with a Pisces Moon needs to feel accepted within themselves first, not a community, not an outside person. Pisces Moon people, for some reason, struggle with just accepting themselves. They seek that validation sometimes outside of themselves. Only us Aries matter, nothing else. Sagittarius eat pussy and we vibe different. The rest is irrelevant. I agree. Miss Julrae, you have that perfect country thickness. I heard you. You told me that. Look at my stomach. My stomach is full right now. So yeah, let me knock some of this down. Woo. I'm gonna step to the side so I can use the restroom. Miss Julrae, I read that? Do something nasty. Sorry, you guys. My nose is itchy. I'm so sorry. Miss Bunny talking about something. Your tummy cute. Let me bite it. Miss Bunny said, your tummy cute. Let me bite it. Cancer Sun, Moon Gemini. I did that one. Give me 1 second, you guys. I'm going to step to the side. Thanks, Brody. Give me 1 second, you guys. I'm going to step to the side, use the restroom, and I'm going to come back. Thank you. Thanks. Okay, I'm going to be right back. Give me a second. Jill, did you drink and vape? I did drink. I did vape. Give me a second. I'll be back. Hopefully it doesn't cut out. I'm back. I think my live is still on. Yay, my live is still on. How are you guys? What's the countdown? What's the numbers in the chat about? Hi, how are you? What's the countdown in the chat about? I play Chopper style. Pat, I'm not that Wayne, Louisiana boy. What's the numbers in the chat about, you guys? Hi, I'm back. I think it was how long you was away for. 24 seconds? 25 seconds? Why is it still going up if I'm back? If I'm back, why is it still going up? In a minute, I'm gonna have to check on Doug. I should get an older man. Somebody said I should get an older man. Okay, the numbers is throwing me off now. Let me scroll up. I think it was for how long he was away for. Let's seeing how far I can get before she's back.